1:20 left in the first. Rogers into the front court. She'll come to Emma. Gerald's back to Victoria. Emma and Victoria playing catch. 70 seconds left, quarter number one. Nicole here on the near side. Rogers holding for one. You can hear to our left the bench for Mangum saying one shot. So Rogers, Victoria, and Emma playing catch out behind the arc. So here on the near side, Mangum doing all they can to hold on to the basketball. Down to 45 seconds left in quarter number one. Saw them do this a couple of times last night in the ball game against Hollis, and they would turn it over late during the sequence. Skip pass over the top. Victoria had the three, won't take it. And again, they're holding for one. Down to 30 seconds left in the first quarter of play. This does a couple of things. Number one, keeps the ball out of the hands of Cordell, obviously, but it also gives Mangum a little bit of a chance to rest their legs. This is another ball game. And then pass inside, not a good one, but lucky that Mackenzie Isbell bailed them out. Lacey Birch going to come into the lineup, and setting down will be Bailey Trube. And there we go. You can find us on the internet now. Inbounds pass, Nicole Rogers. Thank you for your patience here this evening. Joining us on Classic Hits 97.7 and on 107 The Zone tonight. Double duty. Liking it a lot. Down to 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Rogers loses it, spins inside, goes off the window. Shot rolled around the rim, and it fell in for Nicole. So Nicole Rogers knocking it down to three as time expires off the back of the iron for Ellie Willard. We've played one. Mangum on top 13-6. Second period coming up. Stick and stay. Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Rod and Dana Wald & Sons at Rod Wald Insurance and Hobart Farm and Garden are again happy to be Bearcat boosters. And Rod, of course, is the very capable voice of the Bearcats, wishing the best of luck to the coaches and players. Attend the games you can, root for the Bearcats. And farmers, when you need crop insurance, see Rod. He's been selling crop insurance for a long time, and he can and will advise you correctly on exactly what you need or don't need and when you need it. 726-2446, Rod Wald Insurance, just north of the post office in Hobart. And don't forget to come see us at Hobart Farm and Garden.
All right, here we go. Second quarter underway. Thank you, by the way, Justin Taylor, for coming by and joining us here. Paula Bannister, she says, sure wish more of us could be there to cheer. Let's go, ladies. And Paula, thanks for checking in. As it'll be Cordell ball to begin the second period of play. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device and throw the ball away here. Mickey Isbell couldn't hold on to the pass. It'll go out of bounds as Ellie Willard had the pass. Mangum will get it back. They are on top 13-6. It's Emma and Victoria Gerald's out there, along with Ashley Dreyer. Alyssa Dreyer, along with Riley Woodson, and Dreyer going to go baseline here. Ball poked out of her hands. It'll go out of bounds to Nicole Rogers. So it's Dreyer, Rogers, along with Woodson, and of course Gerald's squared. Making their home white uniforms with the black trim and the orange trim, outlined numerals in black. Inside Emma, the shot blocked from behind. Ellie Willard with the block. She's got a run out now with the left hand. Willard going to cross over, go inside the paint, put up the shot and couldn't get it to go. Got knocked out of bounds by Mangum. Mickey Isbell along with Renee Jaworski, Ellie Willard, Lacey Birch out there, and the final member of that five on the floor is Evan Anderson. Haley Gale Panetta has joined us. Jay Cross as well. Inside, good pass there by Willard. She'll go over the top now, leave it for Isbell. Isbell inside, wide open was Dreyer in the opposite uniform, and that's a steal for Alyssa. By the way, Alyssa, 5 in the early going for Mangum, 6 for Riley Woodson. Good to have you alongside tonight on Classic Hits 97.7 and oksports.tv. You have no idea how much fun it was trying to get this thing on. We thank the law enforcement officials who didn't pull over either Chad Fox or Shelly Fox, because I'm telling you, it was going on. Riley Woodson going to get called for a double dribble here, so the turnover going to give it back down to Cordell. I mean, we discovered about 12 minutes before airtime that some of our equipment had failed. There used to be a song called Meet Me in the Middle. Who sang that song? Is that Diamond Rio? Shot inside by Isbell, and it won't go, but McKenzie is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Alyssa Dreyer. That'll be her first, and team foul number 2 on Mangum. So Chad and Shelley did just that. I'll meet you in the middle. You start going your way, and I'll start going mine. Wow. What a great job they did to get us on. We appreciate it. I mean, it was like the national anthem was ending, and we were plugging in stuff and getting it to work. It was time to go. You folks that are watching on 107 The Zone, good afternoon and evening to you. 3-ball knocked down deep in the corner here by Lacey Birch. Birch knocking down a 3, and all 9 points here tonight have been from behind the arc for Cordell. The Gerald sisters playing catch inside, and they'll throw the ball away. And Michelle Workman looking at Victoria saying, you've got a layup. Don't throw that pass cross court. Take the shot. By the way, substitution for Cordell as Kinley Dodd is coming to the ball game. You folks on 107 The Zone want to hear from you along the Facebook page. We've got it pulled up and ready to hear from you. And there's a travel as Evan Anderson went up and came back down with the basketball, and you cannot do that. So the turnover, going to give it back now to Mangum. 5:57 left in the first half of play. They lead 13-9. Victoria Gerald's on the offensive end, and a blocking foul going to be called in front of us. Big Mike Herron calling it on Kinley Dodd. That'll be number 1 on Dodd and number 4 called on Jana Rogers Club. Cordell in their road blue uniforms with the silver numerals and the silver trim. Emma Gerald's coming across the timeline. Gerald's may have gotten away with a carry. She'll put it up with the right hand. Didn't get it to go. Riley Woodson in traffic. First time doesn't go. Lost the basketball. Got it back. She'll battle along with Ellie Willard. And they'll get a jump ball, and they're going to point the way of Mangum. They'll get it back at 5:37 left of the first. 13-9. Celebrating homecoming tonight here in Mangum. It's their second game of the week, and they'll play again on Friday against Carnegie. Played 3 games last week, so a bunch of basketball going on for Mangum. 3-ball by Victoria doesn't go, and the ball goes out of bounds, and Cordell will get it back. Jana Rogers going to get back into the lineup now. Renee Jaworski also checking back in. Bailey Trobe. So Trobe and Jaworski out there, along with Birch, Willard, and the final member of that 5-some Kinley Dodd. 5:25 left of the first half of play. Willard coming across the timeline. Willard goes inside, throws up the shot, didn't get it to go. Riley Woodson with the rebound for Mangum. Michelle Hodgkin Ainsworth saying hello. Want to say hi to you as well, Michelle. Got a special shout out a little bit later for the new Methodist preacher there in Cordell. 3-ball dialed up left side, too long for Rogers. Rebound dug out in the corner by Gerald's, and she'll go to Nicole. And was Victoria going in and getting it. Now Dreyer from the free throw line, 15-footer, goes in. And Alyssa Dreyer has been tough from 15 feet in. And she's got 7 now in the ball game. And gives her club a 15-9 lead. Back the other way, Trobe. She'll put it on the floor, get fouled on the arm by Riley Woodson. And to the free throw line will go Bailey. Foul on Riley, her second. And team foul number 3 called on Mangum. Big Mike explaining to Michelle Workman that, yeah, the block was good, but got the body of Trobe, and Trobe will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 4:38 left of the first half of play. First one on the way for Bailey, off the side of the rim. Trobe will get one more. And you might have heard Coach Rogers employing her team to shoot free throws better than that, yeah. I tell you what, we respect her so much. She is a great one and have enjoyed her over the years. That one barely got the side of the rim. Riley Woodson going down and came down on the basketball. We'll get a jump ball. Wow. Boy, Riley diving on that. And she's lucky didn't have the wind knocked out of her. Abra and Michael say good, go blue. Hello, Abra and Michael. Good to have along you folks this evening. Inbounds pass that's going to go inside to Willard, and she'll spin, shoot, and score. Ellie Willard with her first 2 of the second quarter makes it a 15-11 ball game. We got a scouting report on Willard back in December. Said she was going to be a good one. Proved it that night and looks pretty good here this evening as well. 4:15 left in the half. Rogers in the corner left side for Mangum. Nicole back out top to Dreyer. Alyssa lob inside to Emma, and Gerald's fouled prior to the shot. Check the whistle here, and they have called it on Renee Javorsky. So on Javorsky, that'll be her first, and 5 now on Cordell. Inbounds pass for Mangum. By the way, Abram, Michael, Michelle, tell your friends to send us a note here on Facebook. Love to hear from you guys. Reset out high now for Dreyer. Mangum on top, 15-11. We've gotten to the midway point of quarter number 2. Victoria sets, fires 3. Front of the iron, doesn't get it to go. Rebound tapped out and going to be taken away by Kinley Dodd. On the run, here comes Cordell. Right side, stopping, thinking about the 3, then pulling it back to Dvorsky. Now here on the near side, Dodd will get it. Dodd looking, nobody there. Leaves it in the corner right side. It's Ellie Willard. Willard to Birch. Good ball movement by the Lady Blue Devils. And Riley Woodson just picked up her 3rd foul. Well, Woodson has been doing a good job lately of staying out of foul trouble, but has picked up her 3rd. That'll be team foul number 4 on Mangum. And foul comes with 3:31 left in the first half of play. Woodson will sit down with her club up by 4, 15-11. Faith Wallace will come into the ball game now. As inbounding the ball underneath her own basket, Ellie Willard. Willard looking. Got to watch that 5-second count, and then she'll throw it away. Pass was too tall for Kinley Dodd. So Mangum will get it on the turnover. And we're going to get a substitution. Yeah. Mackenzie Isbell will come back into the ball game. And setting down Kinley Dodd. 3:31 left in the first half of play. Pleasure to have you alongside all over the Fox Radio Network tonight. Emma Gerald's into the front court, Nicole Rogers. Rogers looks here on the near side to Gerald's. Skip pass, dangerous. Willard got a piece of it, but Victoria was able to hang on. Now she'll reset to Dreyer. On the corner, Rogers. Nicole stopping, popping. Last shot too hard. Rebound batted around a couple of times, and coming away with the loose basketball will be Birch. So into the front court they go. Off the dribble penetration. Willard, tough shot there. Couldn't get it to fall. Ball tipped out. Gerald's will get it from Mangum. Emma on the run. Getting chased from behind by Isbell. She'll turn it back now. Will Emma and slow things down. 2:45 left in the half, and Mangum has thrown the ball away again. Some unforced errors here tonight. Frustrating for head coach Michelle Workman. Got some messages to get caught up here from the Classic Hits 97.7 Facebook page. And Valerie Dreyer, thank you for letting me know. Ashley Dreyer is her cousin. Yes, it's been that kind of day. Sherry Shepard Kindle says, let's go Mangum Tigers. And hi, Mr. Michael. Hello, Miss Sherry. Good to have you alongside tonight. And as the ball goes inside here to Isbell, shot comes up short. And away goes Mangum. Our dear friend Amy Brown is checked in, watching her little birdie serve up water on the Cordell bench, indeed. Sherry Shepard Kindle, my beautiful granddaughter, is cheering with these kiddos tonight. Wish you could have been there. Sherry, we wish you could be here as well. And Dave McCook from Myrtle Beach, California. Golly, it's been that kind of day. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina says good evening and good luck. Off the dribble penetration, Dreyer going to get fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Evan Anderson thought she got all ball, protested the call, but that'll be her second. And team foul number 6 called on Cordell. So Alyssa Dreyer to the free throw line. Dreyer was 7. A nice offensive surprise here tonight for Mangum. They lead 15-11, 2:03 left in the first half of play. Dreyer's first line drive. No, she'll get one more. Alyssa now from the line, 1 of 3. Landry Lively into the ball game. Setting down will be Victoria Gerald's. Second free throw now on the way for Dreyer. Is no good. But there to get it, Faith Wallace on the rebound, and then she loses it out of bounds. Good job by Wallace to crash the boards, but couldn't hold on. Lacey Birch has come back in now for Cordell. Setting down for the Lady Blue Devils is Evan Anderson. We had a little extra time at halftime, and I'm glad because I'm able to document for you what it was like to get on with a broadcast as quickly as we did. My goodness. Isbell comes here on the near side, going to leave it for Willard, shot put up, didn't get it to go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Mangum. And Coach Rogers not happy. Nobody in a blue shirt in the zip code looking for the rebound. 90 seconds left in the first half of play. Landry Lively, who just checked in, matched up with Willard. That's a fun one to watch there. Landry now off the dribble. She'll go to Dreyer. Mangum did this at the end of the first quarter of play, holding on to the basketball. Wallace, though, going to go inside here with a left-handed shot. Came up short. And back the other way comes Cordell. Ball knocked out of bounds by Nicole Rogers. By the way, Sherry Shepard-Kendall wanted us to know her granddaughter is in junior high, but she's cheering with a high school. They're getting some special stuff going on tonight with the cheerleaders. Alexa Kendall is part of that. Alexa, do me a cheer. Suppose it works that way? 1:05 left in the first half of play. 15-11. Ball tipped. Good job by Isbell to go get it. McKenzie for three, and it goes. Mackenzie Isbell. That's her first three of the night, and it'll make it a 15-14 ball game with 50 seconds left in the first half of play. So Mangum, a big early lead, has seen it evaporate because Cordell can shoot from outside. Wallace on the baseline, trying to make a move, gets fouled, will go to the line. Oh, they call a jump ball. Wow. And even from behind, I can tell Michelle Workman's got a look on her face like, what? You're kidding me, right? Huh? No, okay. Arrow points the way of Mangum, so Lively will inbound underneath her own basket. She'll get it to Nicole. Rogers going to take it back out and reset now. 30 seconds left in the first half of play. Nicole to Dreyer here on the near side. Now to Gerald's. Emma going to bring it out and reset for Mangum. That's a dangerous area there. Rogers will get the handoff and then lose the ball out of bounds. And just about right I said, you've got the timeline right there, and you've got two bodies within like a piece of paper of one another. And then you got the sideline as a defender, and you turn the ball over 9 times out of 10. Mangum did, and Cordell can take the lead going into the half. We're down to 10 seconds left in the first half of play. Out high with it, Ellie Willard. Willard looking for a clear out as she goes inside. Isbell will get it. Isbell got to beat the clock. We're down to 3. Birch now going to fire a 3 and knock it down as the half comes to a close. How about that? Lacey Birch with a 3. As time expires, and it will give Cordell a 2-point lead at the intermission. 17 on the board for the Lady Blue Devils, 15 for Mangum. We're at the half on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Billy and Lori Robbins at Hometown Pizza in Hobart are plenty proud to be Hobart Bearcat boosters. Now at Hometown Pizza, our pizza is good. It's really good in our salad bar. It has truckloads of fantastic food. Do you like calzone? Hometown Pizza's calzone, it's the best. Enjoy great food and service from Billy and Lori and staff. Call us your order 726-2225. And once again, good luck Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Robbins family at Hometown Pizza in Hobart. Phone 726-2225.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back in Mangum at the half, it is a 17-15 lead for Cordell as the 3-ball knocked down as time expired by Lacey Birch. And Cordell scoring 17 points in that first half of play. If we look at the numbers, 15 of the 17 coming from behind the arc, and that's why they lead it 17-15. 6 in the ball game for Lacey Birch, including that 2 as time expired. 3 in the first half for Mackenzie Isbell, 3 as well for Renee Jaworski. Ellie Willard with 5 at the intermission for this group from Cordell. And again, they lead it by 2, 17-15, our score at the half. As the only thing Cordell has not done is shoot free throws very well, and they are just 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Now, how crazy is that? You got 5 3-pointers in the ball game, but you can't make any of your free throws. Frustration? I think so. But they lead at 17-15 at the half. The numbers stacking up like this for Mangum. They got 7 from Alyssa Dreyer and 6 from Riley Woodson. The other 2 from Nicole Rogers. And that's the story at halftime for Mangum. Lady Tigers 3 of 5 from the foul line in that first half of play. Speaking of fouls, no serious foul trouble for Mangum except Riley Woodson. Woodson with 3 at the intermission. Her club led by 4 when she had to sit down with that third personal foul and now trailed by 2 here in this halftime. So about a 6-point swing there when she found herself in all kinds of foul trouble. Foul situation on the other side for Jana Rogers. Evan Anderson, the only player in a blue uniform with more than 1 foul. She has 2. Need to say hi to Susie Abbott. Susie, hello. And she says, good luck, Lady Tigers. From Indiana, the Gerald ladies rock. And hello from Miss Gerald's as well. Miss Gerald's, good evening, ma'am. Hope that you're doing well. And my gosh, we miss being able to converse with you here. We hope to get that situation fixed so you can send us that nightly text during the ball games. I want you to know, and I mean this from the heart of my bottom, it always makes me smile when I see that I've gotten a message from Carolyn Gerald's. At the half, Mangum trailing 17-15 on this homecoming Tuesday night in Mangum, America on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv. Basketball broadcast the way it should be.
If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190.
J&P Mexican Grill Cafe, 101 East Jefferson and Mangum, serves great tasting Mexican and American food. J&P's menu is extensive and is sure to have selections you'll enjoy. Enchiladas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, and homemade tamales and tortillas. Mexican dishes topped with your choice of red, green, white, or cheese sauce. J&P's food is authentic and tastes great. You're invited to come in, open 11 to 8, Tuesday through Saturday. Call for takeout, 706-5042, 706-5042.
Dr. Michael Krieger, family and staff are very proud to support Hobart Bearcat sports season. Dr. Krieger has served Hobart and Kiowa County patients for more than 27 years. His children, Austin, Lane, Lee, and Joy, and staff member Pat, are all graduates of Hobart. Dr. Krieger knows the importance of and encourages community support. These kids are our future. Dr. Krieger is your hometown doctor with hometown spirit. Trust your health care to him.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Mangum Drug Company, 109 South Oklahoma, wants to thank their customers and wish everyone the best for 2021. Mangum Drug Company offers pharmacy, health and beauty, gifts and cards. The pharmacy offers medication therapy and immunization. If you're looking for information on new vaccines that have been released, go to Mangum Drug's Facebook page or call 782-2195. That's 782-2195.
Steve and Cindy Miller and all the staff at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart are excited to help sponsor the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcat broadcasts. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always eager to assist you, and our convenient drive-up window makes pickup quick and easy when you're on the run. At Grinnell Pharmacy, we are cheering you on every day. Grinnell Pharmacy on Broadway in Hobart, where everybody knows your name.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
At Interbank in Hobart, we're proud to sponsor Bearcat and Lady Bearcat sports. Attend all the games you can this year, and remember, we would love to be your bank. We offer a variety of accounts, savings accounts, checking accounts, IRAs. Listen, if you need a loan, see Jim or Tommy. If it's a doable deal, we'll doggone sure do it. We appreciate your business. We want to be your bank. We're your hometown friendly bank. Again, good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from all of us at Interbank in Hobart, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
All right, good to have you alongside on a Tuesday night here in Mangum, America, as we celebrate homecoming. Cordell and Mangum getting after it tonight in a girls' game, 17-15 at the half. Trent Shelby has joined us. Sherry Shepard-Kindle says, hey, we appreciate all you do for Mangum Tigers. It's almost as good as being there. Great for those that aren't there. Thanks 100%. We appreciate those kind words. And again, to get a broadcast on the air, and I know a lot of times maybe at home you think it's a simple procedure, because I am blessed with people who make it look simple and make it sound simple, but it is not. And you get to the facility about an hour beforehand, get everything set up so that you've got time in case something goes wrong, because undoubtedly something will go wrong, and that was the case tonight as we had a piece of equipment that did not work. Shelley had to get in the automobile, head towards Hobart. Chad's at Hobart doing basketball. He had to leave Hobart and meet her about halfway to get the stuff. Shelley walks into the building as the Star Spangled Banner is ending. We get everything hooked up. We're on the air. We're going. It's good. It's fun. It's great. It's fantastic. And then for some reason, the camera support isn't working right tonight, and Shelley's got her hands full with that as well. So I just want you to know I do work with some consummate professionals, and we appreciate their tremendous efforts here in helping get bowl games on. And sometimes we strive to be ESPN, but maybe not. We're maybe not always ESPN, but we do our best anyhow. Can we say hi to Raven Cade? Raven Cade is joining us. She says, hey, I'm on my way back from Lawton. Great job. Raven, thank you. We appreciate it. And Raven selling cars over there. You talk about, I thought I was the hardest working person in show business with at one time 4 jobs. Raven puts me to shame with all the jobs that she has. And Raven, always good to hear from you, kid, and hope life is treating you well. I know it is, and I know what a great job you do no matter what it is. So thank you for your efforts, and thanks for checking in. Let's see if we can go back to the Facebook page over there on 107 The Zone and get caught up with some folks over there. Cindy Banks says, go Big Blue. Peggy Manor, here we go Blue. Michelle Hodgkins Ainsworth, glad you got to the Facebook Live going. Let me tell you something, Michelle. We are as well. She says, way to go, Blue. How about that? Lacey and Peggy Manor says, me too, Michelle. By the way, before we begin the second half, you folks that live in and around the Cordell area, maybe you're a First Methodist there at Cordell, and I'm not one. I'm a First Methodist, all right, going to be transparent, but I'm not doing this on behalf of the church. I'm doing it on behalf of a dear friend of mine that I love incredibly. Mike Laird is the new preacher there at the First Methodist Church in Cordell. If you're looking for a church home, you're looking for a great guy, go by and check out the First Methodist Church with Mike. There is going to be a Sunday soon that I am sitting on the front row listening to my dear friend preach, and I cannot wait for that to occur. All right, game underway here in 3 seconds. Nope, jump ball going to be called instead. Good job inside that time. Turned in by Bailey Trobe. So Trobe and her club will get the ball back, leading by a pair, 17-15. They're dressed in their road blue uniforms with the silver numerals and the silver trim. And bringing it across the timeline, Ellie Willard. Willard will give and go inside to Isbell. Can't handle the pass. Nicole Rogers going to go down and get it, and then she'll get mugged, I think. Mike, what are you going to call there? Big Mike says, yeah, that's a personal foul. A little mugging going on there. Raven, you're welcome, kid. Sometime you and I are going to have to get together and do a basketball game. That'd be a little bit of fun, wouldn't it? Foul there on Isbell, going to be her first. Number 1 on Cordell in the second half of play. And All right, here we come. Into the front court now. Victoria Gerald's. Gerald's going to slow things down. By the way, we're back on the 107 page. If you folks got some comments, love to hear from you. Force inside, and a foul going to be called. Alyssa Dreyer will go to the line as Bailey Trobe has picked up her second foul of the night. And that'll be 2 in the second half called against Jana Rogers' club. So Trobe will send to the free throw line Alyssa Dreyer. Dreyer, 7 points in the first half, but only made 1 of 4 free throw attempts. So she'll get a couple here. Alyssa, 7 in the early going. First free throw good. Dreyer will get 1 more. Substitution for Cordell. Setting down Evan Anderson, and Lacey Birch will come back into the ballgame. Birch out there with Isbell, along with Ellie Willard. We talked about Bailey Trobe out there. And the final member of that 5 out on the floor is, I believe, Renee Jaworski. Get the 5 on the floor for Mangum in a moment. They trail 17-16. Dreyer tries to tie it here with a free throw at the 7:20 mark. On its way, and it's good. So Alyssa got them both. And Dreyer will tie it at 17. Willard going to bring it across the timeline now. Elliott crosses over. Emma Gerald's on her. And again, we talked about that matchup. Fun one to watch all night long. Jaworski goes inside to Birch. Left-handed hook shot doesn't go. And Alyssa Dreyer with the rebound. Dreyer out there with the Gerald's girls squared, along with Riley Woodson and the final member of that 5, Nicole Rogers. Rogers has it on the right side. Lob inside to Riley. Couldn't get the shot to go down and came down hard on her ankle. A little slow getting down the floor there. Riley Woodson. Willard back the other way for Cordell. Bounce pass Birch between the 2 circles. They're trying to keep Woodson away from the basket. She's got 3 fouls. I like the move there. Behind the arc here is Jaworski. Jaworski going to come on the near side to Isbell. Isbell throw inside. Ball going to be taken away by Dreyer. And a run out now for Nicole. Rogers stopping, popping glass. Comes up short. Ball tipped out. And Isbell going to come back the other way. McKenzie on the run. So slow things down. Let traffic clear it. Now double pump. And beautiful bounce pass to Trobe. And that's the first 2 of the ball game for Bailey. That is a perfectly placed bounce pass to Trobe for an easy 2. Gerald's now back the other way. That's Emma. Looks inside to Riley Woodson. The catch. 1 dribble. Glass, and that one will go down for Riley Woodson. 8 in the ballgame now for Riley. Tied at 19. 5:54 left here in the third period of play. Remember, the first ball game went down to the final second. Mangum won it by a point. So this one just as close and tense and as well played as that one. Willard inside, double team. Somebody got to be open. It's Isbell for 3, and McKenzie shot no good. Rebound taken away by Emma Gerald's. Into the front court. Here comes Emma. Did you get your camera fixed, kid? She's got a death grip on that camera over there. Donna Waldrop watching. Hello, Donna. Don, good to have you alongside you and Linda. Inside here. Dreyer going to get double team. Get another jump ball. They're going to point the way of Mangum. That's a physical matchup in Sang tonight. Kids are equal, and that's a fun one to watch. Inbounds pass here to Rogers. Nicole for 3. Doesn't get it to go. And the weak side rebound going to be taken away on the near side by Renee Jaworski. Willard down in the front court. Underneath the basket, Trobe. Shot doesn't go. Bailey fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul on Mangum. That'll be the first of the second half. And Art Smith says it'll be on Alyssa Dreyer. And that'll be 2 on Dreyer. So Trobe to the free throw line to shoot a couple here. 4:59 left in the third. And we're tied at 19. Bailey's first is good. Trobe will get 1 more. Bailey now with 3 points in the ball game. Second one on the way here. Well, Big Mike says no. We're going to wait a minute. Second free throw, no good, and the rebound going to be taken away by Mangum. Amy, let me know if we have gotten that corrected on she said that the ballgame was on Bearcat TV. Let me know if we've gotten that corrected. I hope that we have. Here's a 3 on the way by Victoria, and Gerald's will knock it down. First 3 of the ballgame for Victoria. And that'll make it 22-20. Mangum back up by a pair with 4:35 left in the third period of play. Cordell on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. A little dribble drive penetration by Isbell. Nothing there. She'll kick it back out top. And good ball movement this trip by Cordell. Looking for a good shot. Willard going to go inside, off balance, and lays it up and in. Some Olay defense there by Mangum, and Ellie Willard lays it up and in. She's got 7. And that'll make it 22 all. 4:05 left here in this third period of play. Inside, Riley Woodson beginning to heat up. Back-to-back buckets for Woodson. She's got 10. And it's a 24-22 ball game. Mangum on top by a pair. Isbell back the other way. She'll go inside now. And what you can do, I can do better, says Ellie Willard. Back-to-back buckets for Willard. And now Ellie beginning to heat up. She's got 6. And it's 24 all. Michelle Workman wants a timeout with 3:33 left here in the third, tied at 24. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Evans Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Washita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evans and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evans Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evans Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evans and staff at Evans Drug in Cordell.
I want to thank my good friend Amy Brown for clarifying. Yes, we were on the Bearcat channel for a while, but we've got it now back where it's supposed to be. We've got the Blue Devil channel going, and we've got the Tiger channel going. J.D. Buck reaffirming that, and she says, it's all corrected, good job. And I want to tell you what, Chad and Shelley have done a marvelous job. I mean, all I got to do is put on the headset and talk. I mean, it's as simple as that. So there you go. Inside here, Riley Woodson, ball fake, glass, and got it. Riley Woodson now with 3 baskets in a row, and Riley in double figures with 12. 26-24, 3:15 left in the third. Penny Rosales says we're here in Blair watching from home. Go Mangum Tigers. And thank you for all week. Well, it's my pleasure to always be there. Penny, it's great. It's fun. We love it. Javion Shandy, bring on the three-pointers to the boys' game, she says. Jay McCormick, speaking of Bearcat basketball, over there at Hobart checking in. Jay, we got a good one cooking here, 26-24. Mangum on top by a pair. Willard trying to change that. Going to go inside, get fouled. And that may be 4 now on Riley Woodson. Woodson got there late. Let's see that. And, yeah, Jay, that is Big Mike Herron refereeing, by the way. I keep trying to talk Mike into getting into a softball tournament for old men somewhere, and I just can't convince him. Foul was on Rogers, not Woodson. That's the first on Nicole. And team foul number 2 called on Mangum here in the second half. And Willard will go to the line to shoot 2. Ellie, 9 points to this point. First free throw, up and in. She'll get one more. Ellie Willard. And back into the ball game now for Cordell comes Renee Jaworski. Misty Dunlap has joined us. Hello, Misty. There was once a great, you're not old enough to remember, but there was once a great Clint Eastwood movie about radio stations, of all things. And the name of the movie, Play Misty for Me. Second free throw, up and in. You talk about a thriller. Go watch that some late Saturday night with the lights off in your house, and don't tell me if you don't get a little chill up and down your spine. 26 all, 2:40 and running here in the third. Lob inside to Nicole. Rogers off balance. Shot won't go, and the rebound going to be collected by Renee Jaworski. Good job by Jaworski. Michelle Workman looking for a blocking foul a moment ago, and did it very subtly as Mike went by. Just kind of patting her hips going, yeah, it's right into my girl. 3 ball, Isbell got it to go. Mackenzie Isbell. And the 3 lives here tonight for Cordell. They lead by 3, 29-26. 2:05 left in the third. Landry Lively, who came in at the last timeout, has the ball. She'll go to Emma, trying to clear space. Back to Landry. Ball fake, dribble. Lost it. Loose on the floor. Battle for it. Tie up. Jump ball. Cordell. Minute 56 left here in the third. Last night, for the Mangum fans, you know that at one point during the ball game, the Hollis coach, the Mangum coach, did a fist bump at midcourt because of some of the calls that were going on. That was some good stuff there. Don't be surprised if Jana and Michelle don't do the same thing here tonight. Reagan Hightower, the coach at Hollis, is a dandy indeed. Hey, let's say hi to our good friend Pam Simmons, who's watching tonight. Pam, good to have you alongside as Nicole Rogers went inside. Mike going to count the bucket or not? Let's see. And the bucket is going to be good. Nicole Rogers, count the bucket. Jana going to argue with it and saying this is not the NBA. You don't get that kind of continuation. And Jana just said this ain't the NBA. I love it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, let me tell you about my good friend Jay McCormick. He says 97.7 rocks, especially in the morning with that Michael in the Morning character. Tune in tomorrow morning at 6. It'll be fun. There'll be jocularity. Free throw, good. So count the bucket. That foul, by the way, given on to Renee Jaworski. That'll be her second. And 3 now on Cordell. And Mangum with that unconventional three-point play have tied it at 29. Lob inside. Willard kicks it back out top. Faking the three was Mackenzie Isbell as it closed on her fast. Now here on the right side, Renee Jaworski. They go inside to Isbell. Back to Jaworski. 3 ball. Got it. Renee Jaworski. 6 in the ball game and all from behind the arc. 32-29. Got a good one cooking here on a Tuesday night, folks. Thanks for coming on by. Deep 3. Victoria with the answer. No, didn't get it to go. And on the rebound, boy, bodies all over the place. And we'll get a jump ball because the official couldn't tell who the ball was touched last. Oh, they did call a foul. Okay. Yeah, I mean, getting thumped to the floor there, Evan Anderson. And I thought at first they were going to call a jump ball, but instead that'll be the second of the night on Rogers. And 3 now called on Mangum. 45 seconds left in the third. And Michelle Workman, unsure about that one as well. When we go to the fourth, we'll switch over to the 107 Facebook feed and get caught up with you folks over there. Look forward to that. It's a fun night. Getting double duty here tonight. I know you folks are missing our mutual friend and longtime voice of Cordell. As there's a steal out high by Victoria Emma Geralds, and Geralds will go the length of the floor and score. Misty Dunlap, you're right. It would have been fun to see Michael Macias and Hadley Shelby. Those two gone from the Hollis-Mangum rivalry and didn't play last night, but it was fun while it lasted. 32-31. Woodard tried to beat the clock here. Woodson on her, going to force and don't get it. And the period will come to an end. 32-31. Good one going on here as Cordell leads by 1. We go to the fourth on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv, and 107 The Zone.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, the first one went down to the wire, and this one has all the trappings of doing likewise. As we go to the fourth, as if on cue, Michael Macias said, Hadley Shelby, let's go. Hadley says, Misty Dunlap, what I wouldn't give to play Michael Macias again. And let me just tell you, I refereed those kids when they were little. I would love to go out there and referee them now. They would flat out get after it. Even now, Hadley and Michael two of the most competitive young ladies I've come across in a long time. Meanwhile, coming out of the timeout, Jana Rogers, a long conversation with Big Mike Herron, and there it is. I told you before the night was over, these two were going to embrace or high five or something. Jana Rogers and Michelle Workman did just now. That is some good stuff right there. Fourth quarter underway, and Mangum with the basketball. Rogers going to go inside, got fouled, will go to the line to shoot two. Protesting the call, Renee Jaworski, but that'll be her third. And number 4, the second half called on Cordell. By the way, Michelle Hodgkins, and I'm hoping I'm getting that right, Hodgkinson, Ainsworth, woot, woot. I got to get that woot, woot right. Good to have you alongside tonight on 107 The Zone. Hope to hear from you folks as well. Nicole, free throw now was 6. Mangum, by the way, 6 from the foul. Struggling at the line, just 3 of 7. Second for Rogers is up and in. Nicole now with 9. 7 something. All right, here we go. 7:45 left in the ballgame. Mangum up by 1, 33-32. And weaving her way through traffic, getting cut off, Ellie Willard. Willard going to go back out high. Needs some help. Finds it between the two circles. Open for 3 momentarily is Evan Anderson. Won't take it. She'll reverse here to Isbell. McKenzie looking. Now puts it on the floor. Leaves it for Anderson in a reset now to Kinley Dodd, who's coming to the ballgame. 7:20 left. Willard inside. She'll put up the shot, blocked away by Nicole Rogers, and a foul going to be called on Nicole. That'll be the third on Nicole. Team foul number 4 on Mangum in the second half. So at the free throw line will go Ellie Willard. Willard on the night with 11 points and has made both of her free throws. Ellie, just a freshman, unbelievable. This is a talent in the making, kids. I mean, she's going to be fun for the next 3+ seasons. I mean, in no way that you come into this gymnasium and look at this kid and know that she's a freshman. No way. Second one on the way, good. Baker's dozen 13 now for Willard. As setting down will be Anderson. And Bailey Trobe going to come back into the ballgame now for Cordell. They lead by 1, 34-33. 7:15 left in the ballgame. First of 2 dandies here on Classic Hits 97.7 and 107 The Zone. Rogers jumped too soon for that entry pass, and that'll be a turnover. And Nicole looked at Landry Lively and said, that's my fault. That's a good entry pass. I just got up in the air too soon. So Cordell will get it back with 6:55 left in the ballgame. 34-33. In the corner, ball fake there, stepping inside the arc, and Isbell couldn't get it to go down. She's been deadly from behind the arc. Gerald's into the front court, and that's Emma to Victoria right in front of the Mangum bench. Now Landry Lively up high. Lively to Emma, and she walks. Nope, going to get a foul away from the ball. Holding going to be called on one of the Lady Devils, and it'll be on Mackenzie Isbell. That'll be her second. 5 now on Cordell. So Mangum to inbound underneath their own window. Get it into the hands of Landry Lively. Landry now off the dribble penetration. Kicks right side. Gerald's clear out on the baseline. Put up a tough shot. Couldn't get it to go. Ball free and taken away by Kinley Dodd. Dodd going to give it up now to Willard. Willard dribble, drive through traffic. Lost the ball. Picked it back up. Saved it nicely to Isbell in the corner. Now up top. 3 ball was available. Dodd wouldn't take it though. Inside to Trobe, and shot blocked away by Landry Lively. Stayed straight up that time. No body there. Back the other way comes Mangum. Emma Gerald's running the offense. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Lob inside, and Woodson had it partially blocked. Good job on the weak side that time. Coming over the top, making the block there was Mackenzie Isbell. She said, get that stuff out of here. Deep 3, Willard, front of the iron, no, and the rebound taken away by Rogers. 5:40 left in the ball game. Cordell by 1, 34-33. Gerald's, that's Emma to Victoria. Down in front of us, she'll go to Lively. Landry to Emma. Lob inside, Woodson, the catch, shot doesn't go. But Riley fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Big Mike tells us the foul going to be charged to Mackenzie Isbell. That'll be her third. And team foul number 6 called on Cordell. Pam Simmons has gone from the Classic Hits 97.7 feed to the 107 The Zone feed. Hello, Pam. Good to have you alongside there as well. Pam Simmons of Castle Insurance Agency. Riley Woodson, first of two, good. She's got a baker's dozen 13. I think Pam has maybe some kinfolk that have a little something to do with Cordell basketball. Riley has tied the ball game at 34 all in a meeting earlier today with her mother, and she said in the meeting that had nothing to do with radio and or basketball, I love it when Michael Barnes says my daughter's name on the radio. Riley misses the second free throw, and Cordell will come away with the loose basketball. And again, Ellie Willard runs the offense for Janet Rogers. Willard cut out of the mold of kind of ball players that Janet Rogers just loves. Has it at the free throw line. May have shuffled the feet, had the ball slapped away by Rogers. Nicole, an accidental kick. And the ball will stay in the possession of Cordell. 5:08 remaining. We're tied at 34. The first meeting between these two back in December, a one-point ball game, and we're headed in that very same direction. Inbounds pass, tough catch by. Looked like maybe Jaworski took an extra step, got away with it, and they'll reset it now to Isbell. McKenzie went inside. Willard bobbled. We'll get a tie-up and a jump ball in the air. We're going to point the way of Cordell. 4:55 left of the ball game. Homecoming being celebrated here tonight at Mangum. They do it after the boys' contest. And have a nice crowd on hand. Great social distancing done by Mangum. Ball knocked out of bounds on the inbounds pass. And as Shelley Fox said when she got here, she said, look, it's one of the first gyms I've been in, but they take it seriously. They block off rows, and there are only certain rows that you can sit in. You need to be wearing your mask when you're up and about. You need to sit in family groups. Oh, look at the Ole defense there, and that's an easy two for Ellie Willard. Willard getting the Red Sea parted, went right down the lane. Nobody picked her up. Laid it up and in, 36-34. 4:35 left of the ball game. And that may be part Riley Woodson because she's got those fouls and doesn't want to pick up another one. And now Lacey Birch will step into the passing lane and take it away from Woodson. So Cordell comes back the other way, up by a pair. On the left wing, Isbell. Going to go baseline. I'm going to get a blocking foul here on Landry Lively. That'll be the first of the night on Landry. And team foul number 5 ticketed on Mangum. Alyssa Dreyer going to come back into the ball game now. And Landry Lively will sit down. Landry, a high-energy kid that we just really appreciate a great deal. Meantime, Bailey Trobe going to come back in for Cordell, and Kinley Dodd will take a seat. Inbounding, Willard underneath her own basket. And a foul on the floor prior to the shot. Maybe a grab on Emma Geralds. Let's see. Yep. Foul on Emma, her first of the night. Team foul number 6 on Mangum. Pam Simmons says, yeah, Michael Barnes, my sister Teresa Bryant is watching, as are a lot of Cordell fans. And we appreciate that. Good to have you guys alongside. Trobe wide open on the inbounds play, and she couldn't get the shot to go down. Oh, my goodness. That's frustrating right there. Coming across the timeline now. Little kick left side, Victoria. 3-ball on the way. In front of the iron doesn't go. And a flat-footed rebound by Lacey Birch. LaWanna Weaver says, love me some Landry, and indeed, she's a lot of fun. Love that personality, love that energy that she possesses. Birch for 3, front of the iron, bounded around, couldn't get it to go, and then Rogers couldn't handle the rebound. Rosanna Schuster watching late, she says. Hello, Michael Barnes, and hello, Rosanna. Rosanna got to be a big fan of ours back in the days of the Mountain View Goodebo football run in the playoffs. She joined us and Dylan Fox and had a delightful time, as hundreds of others did. That was a great 3-week run, that was. For Mountain View Goodebo and for us here at the Fox Radio Network as well. Jay Cross has joined us. Hello, Jay. Got a good one going on here, partner. 3:30 left of the ball game. And Cordell with the ball and up by a pair. And that is Mackenzie Isbell with it. She'll come to Birch. Birch tries to go around Dreyer, now leaves it for Trobe. Willard, got to watch her. She'll go back to Trobe, going to challenge and kick it to Birch for 3, and that one is off the mark, and Mangum will let that one go out of bounds. Substitution now, as Faith Wallace will come into the ball game. I'm going to see Faith checking in. Always so much fun being around the kiddos, isn't it, huh? It doesn't get a whole lot better than that. And I know everybody thinks I'm a sports nut. That must be all that I do at home, and it's not, actually. Out high, Nicole Rogers going to go inside, pass too tall. I mean, I'll watch football, and believe me, I love the NFL. I love college football. Used to be a huge college basketball fan, and kind of gone by the wayside with that. Baseball, though, is the best. And it is a cerebral game, and it is just a game that is an absolute delight to watch and broadcast. And it goes for softball, fast pitch, and slow pitch. Should have been a double dribble there, Michelle Workman said. Getting away with it was Mackenzie Isbell, and she can't make the shot go down, and the rebound going to be taken away by Mangum. 36-34, 2:30 left in the ball game. Cordell by a pair. Rogers works her way inside, nothing there. Finds Victoria now. Emma right side. Gerald's back to Victoria. Here to Dreyer. Mangum showing patience, trying to get it inside. They do here to Wallace, and Wallace going to get pushed from behind. That'll be on Lacey Birch. That'll be the first of the ball game on Lacey. And team number 7 called on Cordell. And I bet you, if she had a microphone and I asked her, I think a young Ms. Fox would agree that baseball is a great game. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. It is a lot of fun. It may be because it's sunny and warm. That may have something to do with it as well. Oh, my goodness. So a 1-on-1 opportunity goes awry there because the pass from the official to Faith Wallace, she bobbled it a little bit, and the ball went across the free throw line. She stepped into the lane, and that's a violation. Wallace will sit down. Riley Woodson takes her place. 2:05 left of the ball game. Birch out high. Woodson on her. Now they'll go to Trobe and hand it off to the playmaker, Ellie Willard. Willard, boy, good job there of giving it up as she's falling down. Birch there to bail her out. Minute 50 left of the ball game, and now it's Cordell's turn to play a game of keep away. Willard flashing inside. She'll get the ball and stepped out of bounds. Oh, they called a foul? Oh, they called a foul on Alyssa Dreyer. Looked like it was pretty good defense. But it's the third of the night on Alyssa. Team number 7 called on Mangum, so a 1-1. So both teams in the bonus for the 1-1. The arrow points the way of Mangum. 36-34. Willard to shoot the 1-1. Free throw, good. I love how she just gets the ball, couple of bounces, boom, shoots it. By the way, Ellie getting it done for the line now, 5 of 5 from the stripe. 37-34. Second one on the way for Willard, good. So she got them both and gave her club the biggest lead they've had of the night at 4, 38-34 with 1:35 left in regulation. Here in the front side, Alyssa Dreyer. She'll go to Victoria. Victoria now, lob inside. Woodson got away with a walk, got away with a shove, and got away with 2 points. 3 in the quarter, 15 on the ball game. 38-32. 1:21 left, and now a timeout going to be taken actually at 1:18. 38-36, timeout Cordell. Come on back to the edge of your chair after this. Classic Hits 97.7, 107 The Zone at OK Sports.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
All right, here's your game reset. Officially 1:18 left of the ball game. I've got the first time out of the night taken by Jana Rogers. So she still has 4 in my book, one of which is a 30. The other is a 60. And this one comes at the 1:18 mark of the ball game. So Rogers has kind of liked her team's play tonight. 3 timeouts remaining for Mangum, a 30 and 2 60s. Both teams in the 1-1 bonus. The arrow pointing the way of Mangum. And inbounding right in front of us, and you can hear it. You can smell the sweat. Renee Jaworski. And Jaworski going to get it into Mackenzie Isbell. Isbell picked up by Nicole Rogers. Minute 10 left of the ball game. Isbell lost the ball, got it back. Rogers trying to swipe it away. Boy, great effort by Nicole, she kind of snuck up from behind. Attacked the rear flank. Couldn't quite control the ball. So inbounding across the way will be Jaworski. Renee looking, and asks for a timeout. Going to get it with 1:07 remaining. 38-36. Come on back. Classic Hits 97.7, 107 The Zone, and OKSports.tv.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
There's probably a way that I could get up both Facebook pages at the same time, but you're talking to a technological dinosaur. I'm lucky to be able to turn on my phone in the morning and answer it. Michelle Ainsworth loving the efforts of Willard, no doubt about it. Deborah Housley saying, "Hi, hun, how you feeling?" Well, romance lives on the 107 The Zone Facebook page. Probably something Dudley Simpson has come up with. And by the way, Dudley, good evening. Glad that you could have the night off, partner. I know you probably enjoy the OU Texas Bowl game. So Cordell the inbound across the way. To do the honors, Renee Jaworski. Jaworski going to get it to Willard, and Ellie will back it out now. Emma Gerald's on her. I don't think I'm fouling Willard. She's getting it done from the line. I'm going to find somebody else to send to the free throw line. Boy, a wicked screen out high by Trobe. And now they will push. Oh, got to watch out. That's not an intentional foul there. As Willard got shoved to the floor by Emma Gerald's. Foul on Gerald's, her second. Team out number 8 called on Mangum. And again, Ellie Willard is not who I'm going to send to the free throw line late in the ball game. Willard has made 6 of 6 from the stripe. And going to get a 1-and-1 here with 51.7 remaining. Front end on the way, good. Willard she's just good. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Michelle Workman going to make her think about it a little bit. She'll take a 30-second timeout. We do as well. 51.7 remaining on Classic Hits 97.7, 107 The Zone, and OKSports.tv.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
51.7 left in regulation, 39-36, and one more free throw. Do the outstanding freshman Ellie Willard as we play late here in the fourth period of play. Mangum and Cordell as good as we thought it would be. Two teams played back in December at the Burns Flat Dill City tournament, and Mangum won it by 1 late in the ball game. So here we go. By the way, worth mentioning, and I don't know why I didn't think about it until now, Gabby Parsons doing a great job on the bench, helping Jana Rogers. Of course, Parsons played at Cordell and was outstanding. She doesn't look, I didn't think she was old enough to be a coach, though. I mean, come on, I got to be honest about that. And how about Willard just keeps making free throws? That one's up and in. She'll make it a 4-point ball game. Mangum got to hurry. Got to get some urgency now. Rogers inside. Nicole stopping, popping. Shot won't go. She'll get fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul, and they've whistled Ellie Willard. And that'll be the second on Willard. Team foul number 8 called on Cordell. So to the free throw line, Nicole Rogers. Rogers, 3 of 3 from the line. She's got 7 points. Going to get 2 right here. A little scouting going on between Coach Rogers and Coach Workman. Love it. Free throw, Rogers up and in. Such a great fraternity, or is it a sorority? I don't know. Great coaching camaraderie, if you will. 40-37. Brandon Gallagher coming up next for Cordell. A guy we just love him too and his enthusiasm. Second free throw, no good. Guess who got the rebound for Cordell? Willard. Willard in the backcourt should get bumped and banged by Emma. And that'll be 3 on Gerald's, 9 now on Mangum. And it will send to the free throw line Willard. And again, she's going to get to shoot the 1-and-1. And Willard has not missed here tonight from the charity stripe. You know, the only thing that is a negative, if you will, working with Shelly is she doesn't talk. She just looks at me and laughs. Smiles that smile. How about this? Willard misses the free throw. So a break there for Mangum. Rebound taken away by the Lady Tigers, and here they come. Tick, 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 though, down to 30 seconds. Rogers inside, forces one up. That won't go down. The rebound going to be taken away by Birch. Got to foul somebody quickly. They get it to Willard, and they're going to foul Willard. And you got to be ready for Mangum. You got to be ready to foul Birch when she gets that rebound. Couldn't get it done. And so now Willard going to go back to the free throw line. Check the foul on the Lady Tigers, and that'll be team foul number 10. So it's a two-shot situation now. Want to say hi to Gloria Christian Davis, who's checked in. Hello, Gloria. They called that foul, by the way, on Nicole. That'll be the fourth of the night on Rogers. So Willard gets two here. First one goes in. Yeah, you can bet $1 to a donut that one. That was going in. Willard going to get one more. 41-37, two-possession ball game. Second one on the way, Willard, good. So one of those possessions now turns into a three-point shot. 15 seconds left of the ball game. Rogers lobs inside, pass too tall for Woodson. And there's a force right there, and Tanner Rogers says, let's go back the other way, and let's get there quickly. 14.4 remaining. Inbounding the ball, Renee Jaworski. Timeout going to be taken prior to it as the 5-second count was fast approaching. 14.4 remaining. It's a 5-point lead for Cordell on Classic Hits 97.7, 107 The Zone, and OKSports.tv.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
All right, kids, there you go. 14.4 remaining. 42-37. Cordell up by 5. And Tanner Rogers now down to 2 timeouts. As her club leads. Inbounds pass caught by Lacey Birch. They got to foul somebody quickly and still haven't done so. And the clock continues to run. And now Gerald's will finally run into Renee Jaworski. And that'll be 4 now on Emma, 11 on Mangum. But precious time came off the clock before that foul was committed. Chandler Rogers, big spot on her face as she looked at Michelle Workman. Says, I got one finally. 8.8 remaining. She says, we're not done yet. I'm not gonna congratulate myself yet. That's just great stuff. Mackenzie Isbell hits the first of 2 free throws. Competitors, but they also are people as well. That's just fantastic. Second one, Isbell good. She's got 8, and that'll seal it. 44-37. Cordell on top. Rogers to Victoria. 3 ball on the way. Too strong. Didn't get the hop. Rebound Rogers at the buzzer. That won't go. And this one is in the books. Cordell wins it tonight by 7. 44 for the Lady Blue Devils and 37 for the Lady Tigers. Stick and stay. We've got your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv, and 107 The Zone.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick as they may be hiring.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Visay, Woodward. Where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Congratulations to Janet Rogers and the Lady Blue Devils of Cordell. They win it by a final score of 44 to, check that. Got my numbers backwards. 44-37, your final score there. As the victory goes to Cordell. They got 21 in the ballgame from Ellie Willard. Willard getting it done from the foul line as well. Willard on the night, it's an unofficial total, but I had her of 2, 4, 9 of 10 on the evening. Willard missing just one shot. And again, 21 of her club's 44 points in the victory. Give 8 to Mackenzie Ismail, 6 in the ballgame for Renee Jaworski. Lacey Burge had 6 as well. And Evan Anderson with 3 as a club. Cordell 13 of 21. And they win it by a final score of 44-37. Riley Woodson with 15 in the loss, 9 for Alyssa Dreyer. It was Nicole Rogers with 8, Victoria Geralds with 3, and 2 for Emma Geralds. Mangum 10 of 14 in that second half of play. So again, it's a victory for Cordell. They win it by a final score of 44-37. Stick and stay. We're still here. We're not going anywhere. And Shelly's just working on that camera, trying to get it to where she doesn't have to have a death grip on it during the whole ball game. Second half of our double dip coming up. It's homecoming tonight here in Mangum. We've got Cordell and Mangum in the boys game. It'll be a barn burner. Classic Hits, 97.7, 107 The Zone, and OKSports.tv.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
The Castle Insurance Agency at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum is your trusted choice independent agency for Greer County. Agent Pam Simmons has got 37 years experience and is happy to answer questions and provide competitive quotes. Representing many companies is the key to offering auto, home, farm, crop, life, semi-trucks, oil and gas, workers' comp, professional liability, specialized coverage for business. Call Pam at 580-782-3049. That's 580-782-3049. 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency.
J&P Mexican Grill Cafe, 101 East Jefferson of Mangum, serves great tasting Mexican and American food. J&P's menu is extensive and is sure to have selections you'll enjoy. Enchiladas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, and homemade tamales and tortillas. Mexican dishes topped with your choice of red, green, white, or cheese sauce. J&P's food is authentic and tastes great. You're invited to come in, open 11 to 8, Tuesday through Saturday. Call for takeout, 706-5042, 706-5042.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
I'm Dr. Brittany Hand, and I'm the new Associate Dentist with 333 Dental Care in Mangum, Oklahoma. I'm a graduate of the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, and I'm happy to be home in Southwest Oklahoma. Dr. Dustin Lively and I offer a wide variety of services, including general dentistry, Invisalign, and options for treating snoring and sleep apnea. Call 580-563-6048 for information or to book an appointment.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
All right, here we go. Second half of our doubleheader. Good to have you alongside as we get ready to go. Tonnell Christian out there saying hello to Mom. Hi, Mom. I always wanted to do that. Hi, Mom. Miss mine. She's been gone almost 3 years now. Cecilia Panetta, black screen, voice only. But we got that fixed, though. We were working on the camera in between ball games there. Shelly Jenkins Mullins has joined us. As the starting five for Cordell being introduced, they go with Blaine Larson. Larson will be joined by Craig Rogers. Brady Reimer will give his start tonight, along with Bodie Gallagher. And the final member of that starting five, Raiden Keeney. So it's Larson, Rogers, and Reimer, Gallagher, and Keeney, the starting five for Cordell, dressed in their road blue uniforms, white numerals, and white trim. And they'll matriculate on the left end of your listening and or viewing device here tonight. Starting five, meantime, being introduced for the Mangum Tigers in their home white uniforms with the black outline numerals. They've got the orange and black trim. It'll be Dickey squared in the backcourt. That's Dion and Trey. Nathan Augustine getting the start tonight, or Augie, if you will. Love that picture, by the way, Big Mike's bald head. That's just fantastic. Also, Lamar James will get the start tonight, and the final member of this starting five will be Brody Shelby, flexing as he comes out. So it's Shelby and Augustine, Dickey squared, along with James, the starting five for Mangum. They'll work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device in this first half of play, and it's a pleasure to have you alongside. These two teams played back in December, and Cordell got the better of that one. It was a hotly contested ball game, great ball game, and we certainly did enjoy it as we get ready for game number two here tonight on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv, along with 107 The Zone. Reading that, and this is the world that we live in, and this is how grateful we are to have this ball game tonight. The Vernon Independent School District has notified Central Elementary student has passed away, and the student was COVID-19. My goodness. It is just absolutely heartbreaking news as a young person losing their life to COVID-19. And you just hope that you can make it through every day. And we feel fortunate, as I said, to get these basketball games in. So, wow. Hobart 52, Duke 48. And Coach Carney apparently was by Chad. I don't know that he actually was on the air, though. So, congratulations. Duke is a top 10 team in Class B. In fact, I think they were number 7 in the poll that came out late yesterday afternoon. By the way, congratulations to Troy Rayner getting the win as the coach tonight in the stead of Richard Carney. Opening tap going to be controlled by Cordell. We are underway. Going to have it alongside as the boys' game promises to be just as exciting, just as entertaining as that girls' contest was. Off the dribble bounce inside. Tough shot off the window. Would not fall down, though, for Bodie Gallagher. Boy, Gallagher, a good look. Back the other way. Here comes Lamar. James kicks right side to Dion. Back up top now and a reset for Lamar James. He had a chance to talk to Lamar last night after the victory over Hollis, and he's just a fine young man. Great shot there as Lamar knocks it down from 3, and it's a 3-0 early lead. That's probably one of the things we don't talk nearly enough about these kids, and it's Cordell, Mangum, Hollis, Duke, Hobart, Blair, great young people. And as I get older, I appreciate them even more. Penny Rosales, go Tiger. Boys bring home the homecoming win. Minute gone by here in the first. Mangum on top 3-0. Cordell tries to go into Gallagher, and a great job of Lamar James to step in, play some defense, to get a jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. So they will get it on the alternate possession. And Lamar told us last night he loves to play defense more than anything. Showed it right there. James into the front court, kicks left side to Trey. Has it at the hash mark, up top now to Brody. 6:40 left here in the first quarter of play. James off the bounce, nothing there. Shelby on the left wing. James fell down in the paint. Dion going to fire at 3. That's well off the mark. And the rebound collected by Bodie Gallagher. That's one of the easier ones that he's going to get. Pam Simmons and Haley Gale Panetta have joined us in the broadcast booth. Hello, ladies, and good evening to you on a Tuesday night in Mangum. 3-ball dialed up here. Back of the iron doesn't go. A little bit strong for Brady Reimer. Rebound put back, though, Cray Rogers. How about that smooth move by that young man? Cray Rogers with his first 2 of the ball game. And kind of like I talked about the Willard kid in the girls' game, being a freshman, Cray Rogers, yeah, just forget it. You'd never know that he was a freshman. There's James for 3, well off the mark. It rattled around the rim. He nearly got it to go in. And Gallagher going to go get another rebound now for Cordell. He'll give it up to Cray, who brings it across the timeline. Got that great floppy hair going on. We love that. Takes us back to a younger time in our lives. Gallagher going to give it up to Reimer. Between the 2 circles now, Blaine Larson. He'll go back to Rogers. 5:35 left here in the first quarter of play. Off the bounce, Larson leaves it left side. 3-ball was available momentarily. Now getting it, Brady Reimer. Reimer giving it the dribble, needs some help. Ball knocked out of his hands. Lamar going to take it away and race everybody down the floor and lay it up and in. Lamar James, all 5 in the early going for Mangum. His club leads it 5-2. And that's the thing about James, his explosiveness after he makes that steal. Most folks not going to catch him from behind unless you've got the Rocket Acme sled, made famous by Wile E. Coyote. Rogers here on the near side. Cray back up top to Larson. He's picked up by Trey Dickey. Larson looking for a screen and runs over the top of Trey Dickey. Uh-oh. Break out the band. Bugle section. Charge! Timeout on the Charge. 4:54 left in the first, 5-2. Mangum by 3. Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv, and 107 The Zone.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
4:54 left in the first quarter of play. Quick timeout taken by Coach Brandon Gallagher there. His club trailing 5-2. Mangum basketball. And it'll be Lamar to inbound to Dion Dickey. Talked about the shoes that Dion and Trey wear. They are just some great-looking shoes, and the pink Nike pullover that Grandpa William has. I've got to find out where he got that. I've got to have that in my golf closet. There's no doubt about it. Trey gets a screen out high. Set's going to fire a three. It's on the way. Back of the iron, no. And the long rebound collected by Brady Reimer. Reimer going to take it himself across the timeline. Doesn't have the numbers. He'll slow it down and reset out high to Rogers. Cray looked inside. Nobody there. Comes back to Keeney. Keeney set a screen. Now back out high. Larson. Keeney here in front of us. 4:15 left in the first quarter of play. Keeney, deep three on the way. Good! Whoa! Keene shot that from, somewhere down the road around Blair. That was a shot now. Ties it at 5. 3:55 left in the first quarter of play. I want to say hi to Ricky Crouch. Ricky, hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Pastor over at the Corinth Baptist Church, does a great job. We've known Ricky for a long time. Fine young man. Raised a couple of pretty good basketball players in the family as well. 3:35 left here in the first quarter of play. Tied at 5. Good one between Cordell and Mangum. Lamar stopping at the 17-foot mark and knocked it in. Lamar James, 7 in the early going. His club leads it 7-5. 3:20 left here in quarter number 1. Blaine Larson coming across the timeline. Trey Morris comes in for Mangum at the next dead ball. Rogers trying to set up Shelby. Now a step back three. Doesn't get it to go. And the rebound going to go out of bounds. Good job by Lamar to let it go out of bounds. So Trey Morris will come in, and he will spill Augie. Nate Augustine going to come down and set with his hard hat and lunch pail and get himself a lunch break. Lamar James coming across the timeline now for Mangum. 3 minutes left in the first quarter of play. He'll go to Trey. Dickey looking inside, nothing there. And a reset now to Shelby. Dion going to get it here on the near side. Lamar going to pop out now, run the offense. He'll go to Dion. And again, if you're watching on your whatever device you are, check out the shoes that Trey and Dion have. I am digging those shoes. Shelly shaking her head in approval. Yeah, those are some great-looking spats now, I'm telling you. 2:30 left here in the first quarter of play. Trey Morris thought about the three. Trey going to put the ball on the floor, go to the free throw line, kick left side. Brody Shelby, 3-ball, bang! Brody Shelby knocking it down from outside. Shelby makes it a 10-5 ball game with 2:15 left in quarter number 1. Off the bounce, Blaine Larson coming to the front court and bumped by Dickey. There's going to be a foul on Trey. First on Trey Dickey, first on Mangum. Comes at the 2:12 mark of quarter number 1. Incredulous with that call there. Best way I can describe it is Nathan Pennypacker just kind of looking at Art Smith going, you made that call from here? Really? All right then. Hello to Jill Travis Nippert. Good to have you alongside, kid. Buddy Gallagher with a touch there. Been a long time since Gallagher had his hands on the ball. And he is an offensive weapon indeed. Rogers now out high. Cray here on the near side to Keene. Reimer off the dribble, trying to go around James. Falls to the floor. Foul got to be called on Lamar. Mangum got to be careful there. The bench a little noisy after that call. That'll be first one on Lamar. And number 2 on Mangum. And Big Mike helping the bench settle down. He walked all the way over in front of the bench before he said foul on number 11. And you do that just as a subtle message. You don't want to hear any more. Love it. Gallagher on the baseline, little ball fake, puts up the shot, got it to go. I just talked about it a moment ago. He hadn't had any touches for a while. He gets one and puts it in. I want to say hi to Ashley Cartwright, who's joined us tonight. Minute 35 left in the first quarter of play. Shelby goes to Lamar. James, Trey Morris. Matched up out high with Brady Reimer. Good defense by Reimer. Now the reverse here on the near side to Brody. Lamar gets a screen out high. Kicks left side Dion. 3-ball on the way. Too strong, but a foul after the shot. Cray Rogers going to give 3 free throws here to Dion Dickey. That foul on Rogers going to be his first. And number 1 on Cordell. So Dion will go to the line. He'll get 3 here. 1:18 left in the first quarter of play. First one on the way for Dion. Eventually is good. And Mackay Whittington wants to come into the ball game, but Mackay going to have to wait for another one because it's a 3-shot situation. Second of 3 on the way. Spins out for Dion. Dickey will get one more. Mackay Whittington is checked into the ball game now, and Brody Shelby sitting down. Katie Tinnery Burrows liked the game by the Lady Blue Devils and is enjoying this one here, although Cordell trails 11-7 as we've gone over to the 107 The Zone Facebook page to talk to some folks over there. Check in, say hi. So Dion, the third of 3 on the way. Good. So Dion, as Meatloaf once saying, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 12-7, bit of 15 left here in this first quarter of play. Boy, a dangerous pass that Lamar almost took away. But the 3 ball going to be dialed up on a great catch and shoot by Blaine Larson. So Larson with his first 3 of the night and cuts it to a 2-point game, 12-10. Minute left in the first quarter of play. Trey Morris thought about 3 from Mangum, puts it on the floor for Lamar. Now to Mackay. Whittington, kick, left side. Boy, he had a shot, didn't take it. Trey will puts Dickey for 3, doesn't get it to go, and Larson with a rebound on the weak side. Brady Reimer now in the front court. So he goes to Raiden King. By the way, Dawson Willard is coming to the ball game now for the Blue Devils. Down by a pair with 30 seconds left in quarter number 1. 12-10, our score. And a game to keep away right now for Cordell. And they're going to try to take the lead or tie it in the waning seconds of this one. Down to 15 seconds left in quarter number 1. They'll put it in motion at 10, and that's where we are. Gallagher sets a screen out high, rolls off of it, gets the pass, puts up the shot, and scores. Set play there. Bodie Gallagher, great give and go from Larson. And as the buzzer sounds to end period number 1, we're tied at a dozen. 12-12 at the end of 1 on Classic Hits 97.7, 107 The Zone, and OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum is here for your tag renewals, registration, driver's license renewals, or real ID, pike passes, and even send or drop off UPS. We welcome customers from anywhere at Mangum Tag Agency. We're here for you. Call Tom at 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency, a proud supporter of Mangum Sports.
Listen, friends, if you live in Ouachita County, getting a Cordell Beacon every week is a must. Be sure and get your copy. Get all the news from Cordell and other Ouachita County communities. Keep up to date on school activities. And check the ads from Cordell merchants and from other communities in Ouachita County. A long-time, very important part of Cordell and Ouachita County, the Cordell Beacon. Get your copy soon.
Tied at a dozen apiece. It'll be Cordell ball to begin the second period of play. Blaine Larson out there. He's joined by Brady Reimer as we do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight with Casey and the Sunshine Band on the loudspeakers here. Raiden Keeney has checked into the ball game as well. Dawson Willard and the final member of that starting 5, Bodie Gallagher, as Cordell in their road blue uniforms with a white trim and the white numerals, working on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Clear out on the near side. Boy, that's just too easy for Bodie Gallagher. Back-to-back buckets for Gallagher. One to end the first period of play, one to begin the second. His club leads it by a pair, 14-12. Dion Dickey with the ball, getting a screen from Lamar James. Trey Morris thought about the deep 3. Whittington gets it on the block instead. Mackay, kick left side. 3 ball, Dion Dickey. No. Long rebound. Lamar keeping it alive. James, tough off-balance shot, comes up short. Bodie Gallagher with the rebound. Mangum in their home white uniforms with the orange and black trim and the outlined black numerals. Up top here's Dawson Willard. Willard leaves it for Reimer. 7:10 left in the first half of play. Willard, he'll take that 3 if you give it to him. He'll go instead on the baseline to Gallagher. Backdoor opportunity, and an easy 2 and a foul on the play as well. Reimer going to go to the free throw line for a chance at an old-fashioned 3-point play. Let's see who they ticketed for Mangum on the foul. And it's on Lamar James. So that'll be 2 on Lamar, and team foul number 3 called on Mangum. Reimer, a chance at a 3-point play. Luke Rogers will come in if the free throw is made. It is, and he does. So setting down Lamar James with those 2 personal fouls. Luke Rogers now checking in. 7:05 left in the first half of play. Dion into the front court. Dickey, who has been on fire to begin ball games, the last 3 for Mangum, yet to score. Speaking of on fire, oh my goodness, Makai Whittington from Willow, and it goes. 17-15. Oh, I amuse myself, and it's good because nobody else is. Dribble, drive, penetration. Blaine Larson blowing up to the bucket and scores to make it 19-15. 6.5 left here in the first half of play. It's a 4-point lead for Cordell. Dion Dickey. A little bit of a screen from Trey, and then Trey will roll off of it, get the pass, want somebody to cut inside. Nobody does, so Whittington will reset up top. Now Trey Moore's a deep 3. Didn't get that one to go, and it's an easy weak side rebound collected by Blaine Larson. Walking it across the timeline, Larson. 6 minutes left of the first half of play. Cordell on top by 4, 19-15. Bodie Gallagher out high. Gallagher to Larson. Back to Brady Reimer. Reimer always has an explosive first step. You got to be careful. There's that deep 3 I told you that Willard, unafraid to fire, missed it. It went off the back of the backboard a couple of times. Long rebound, Trey Dickey rather. Trey looks right side, Rogers, and Luke going to get fouled. Well, that ball hung up there for a long time before finally coming down. Brady Reimer will pick up the personal number 1 on Brady, number 2 on Cordell. Back on the Classic Hits 97.7 Facebook page. Love to hear from you. Mangum to inbound, they do. That's Morris. Trey, ball fake to the 3. Then he'll go to Trey Dickey. Puts up a 10-footer, doesn't get it to go. Whittington flies in to get the rebound. And a reset out high. Now they'll kick it inside to Trey. Dickey can't get the shot to go down. And the rebound going to be taken away by Cray Rogers. A couple of good looks that time for Mangum. Couldn't convert. They trail 19-15 with 5:15 left in the first half of play. Up top, Gallagher tries to go around. Whittington does. Scoop shot come up short. Got his own rebound. He thought he was going to get called for traveling. Made the catch. Went inside. Dawson Willard couldn't get it go once, twice, third time fouled. And I'm like Nathan Pennybacker. I'm looking for an explanation on that, why it wasn't a travel. He said it was because it was a shot and not a pass. Okay. Makai Whittington will pick up the personal. That'll be his first, and team number 4 called on Mangum. Hello to Nicole Rogers, who has joined us. First free throw, no good. Dawson Willard will get one more. By the way, Kyra Huckabee coming by, and Kyra gave us our invocation here tonight. Did a good job. You've ever had to do that? That is tough. A lot of pressure on you. And I'm 100% serious. Second free throw for the left-hander goes up and in. Dawson Willard, 1 of 2. Willard will make it 20-15. 4:55 left in the first half of play. I mean, really, it's easy for you and I to do our prayers in our head, but get in front of a crowd. Get the microphone and see what you can do. Whittington goes inside. Ball bobbled. He loses it, and J.D. Maddox will come away with it. He'll go to Cray Rogers. Maddox and Rogers coming in at the last dead ball for Cordell. Maddox up top. He'll come here on the near side. So a new look there for Dawson Willard and company. Willard, there is that deep 3. He is not shy about firing that at all. Front of the iron didn't go, but he'll keep throwing it up. You keep giving it to him. Whittington now in the front court. Makai, diagonal pass to Shelby. Brody to Dion. Makai, Whittington, Luke Rogers, and Trey Morris, the other on the floor. Morris for 3, and it goes. Trey Morris. First 3 of the ball game for Trey. 20-18. We're at the midway point, quarter number 2. Cray Rogers into the front court. Rogers to Gallagher. Bodie, off-balance shot. Doesn't get it to go, and the rebound going to be taken away by Whittington. A lot of contact there. They'll let him play. Dion into the front court. He'll go to Rogers. Back up top to Dion. Dickey tries to work against Rogers. Does. Luke Rogers had it. Lost it, and he'll get it back. Trey Moore is calling for a timeout, and I think we're going to get a foul instead. Found a call on Bodie Gallagher. That'll be the first on Bodie. Team out number 3, whistle against Cordell. Bit of a break there for Mangum. In fact, not a bit of a break. It was a break for Mangum. 3:39 left in the first half of play. Shelby going to come out and get the inbounds pass. Brody at the left hash mark to Dion. Dion looking for a screen. Now he'll go inside, glide, put up the shot, not get it to go. And the rebound in traffic taken away by Bodie Gallagher. And I think we just had a jump ball. Big Mike not real demonstrative with the call there. And it was a jump ball situation. Bodie Gallagher's kind of like, I thought I got fouled. Should be Mangum ball, though. The arrow pointing the way of the Tigers. And, that's the call. So it was a jump ball. We were waiting for foul call there. So was Bodie Gallagher. They called a jump ball instead, and the arrow points the way of Mangum. So they'll get it underneath their own window. 3:26 left in the first half of play. And Deion Dickey gets it to Luke Rogers, who sets, fires a three. Can't get it to go, and the rebound swept away by Gallagher. So Bodie, a measure of revenge on that play. He'll come to Rogers into the front court now. Cray went in the corner. Maddox had the shot, won't take it. Gallagher now, double team, fires over Whittington. Shot won't go. Luke Rogers inside position with the rebound, and he goes to Whittington. Mackay into the front court. Boy, he's as smooth as they get, isn't he? To Rogers. Trey all the way to the glass. Shot off the glass, and it goes in by Rogers. Trey now with 5 in the ball game. Mangum ties it at 20. 2:45 left in the half, and Bodie Gallagher furious with his teammate. Dawson Willard was supposed to go to the basket. He did not, and the ball went out of bounds. Going to get a timeout here. 2:47 left in the half. We're knotted at 20 on Classic Hits 97.7, 107 The Zone, and OKSports.tv.
In a time of so much uncertainty, there's one thing that you can count on. Western Oklahoma State College is your hometown resource. Our Western family works tirelessly to provide quality education and excellent student support services. The world as we know it will probably never be the same again, and in many ways, we don't know what tomorrow may bring. But one thing is for sure, Western will be here for you. Stay safe, stay local, stay at Western.
2:47 left in the half. Mangum and Cordell tied at 20. This is as good as what we thought it would be. Here we are with the 26th day of January, so final few games going into the determination for districts, regionals, and area tournament play. By the way, we're back with Mangum coming up on Friday night. They'll be back at home taking on Carnegie. I'll check the Cordell schedule for you. I'll let them know where the Devils and Lady Blue Devils will be coming up on Friday evening. Dudley will be back behind the microphone. 2:25 left in the first half of play. Trey Morris, thinking about the three, but got his mind changed very quickly. Good defense out high by Brady Reimer. Now Dion to Brody Shelby. Luke Rogers flashes by, thought about a three. Now Morris will get it. Looking for a screen out high from Rogers. Gets it, crosses over. Loses control, gives up the dribble. Now needs help. Bounce pass to Dion. Dion inside and threw it away. Trying to save the basketball that time was Deion Dickey and couldn't get it done. Meantime, Mackay Whittington hearing it from both coaches on his decision that time. So back the other way, here comes Brady Reimer with a deep three. It won't go, the ball going to go out of bounds, and Mangum will get it. Kind of a quick shot there for Reimer. I'm not sure that Cordell was looking for that. Trey Rogers letting him know as well. So Mackay going to go inside. Whittington, a little crossover, got it to go. Nice move by Mackay. He's got 5. Let's go, Mangum. That's Amara Whitfield. And her wish at the minute 20 mark of quarter number 2. Mangum on top by 2, 22-20. Let's see what happens here with Larson. Blaine kicks, goes to Maddox. Maddox setting a screen now on Whittington. A little give and go there, nothing happening. So coming out and getting it, Brady Reimer up top. Down to a minute left in the first half of play. Mangum by a pair, 22-20. First meeting between these two close, and then a little bit of separation late in the ball game by Cordell. So the head coach Brandon Gallagher, and I I think he's decided that he wants to hold for one. Cray Rogers dribbling the ball in front of us, and Mangum not showing any propensity to come out and guard and force the action. So Cray will simply move from the near side of the court to the far side. Clock has wound its way down to 30 seconds. Now Shelby inching out in an attempt to force the action. Cray and Brody. Couple of coaches' kids there, a lot of fun going on. And Coach Pennypacker wants Shelby to get inside that 5-second arc, so Big Mike will have to start the count. Now Rogers gets a screen, and an offensive foul going to be called here. J.D. Maddox with the illegal screen. That'll be his first. Team number 4 called on Cordell. Mike Geralds, I think, maybe gave that a tiny charge, but actually it wasn't a charge. That was an illegal screen. So we won't go charge. 9.2 left in the half. Mangum by a pair. Lamar James back in the lineup, brings it across the timeline. He'll go to Trey Dickey. Trey from the free throw line, 15-footer around the rim. Didn't get it to go. Rebound and a half-court shot fired up by Brady Reimer, and it's no good. So we have finished 16 minutes of play. Shayla Willis has joined us tonight. Shayla, good to have you alongside. 22 on the board for Mangum, 24 Cordell. We're at the intermission. 2-point lead for the Tigers over the Blue Devils on 107 The Zone, Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
True Vision Optometric Group strives to provide Western Oklahoma with the newest technology, traditional and trendy frame lines, and a knowledgeable staff that is 100% patient-focused. Dr. Allen, Dr. Straub, and Dr. Wald provide quality, comprehensive eye care for all. Now accepting VSP, VCD, IMED, PV, CS, and Sooner Care. We are always welcoming new patients. Stop by one of our 3 locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main Street, Hobart, and 112 Valverde in Altus. You can also find us on Facebook, True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
Your Farmers Insurance agent in Cordell, Lee Gregg, believes in keeping you informed of all the ways to protect what's important to you. Whether you're looking for auto, homeowners, life, or farm insurance, he'll help you select the right protection for your insurance needs. Insurance can help provide financial protection for you and your family, and that's their goal at Gregg Insurance. You can trust your Farmers Insurance agency in Cordell to always work for what's best for you and your family.
The Mangum Star-News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star-News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star-News. Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Friends, this is the time to get that new Ford you've been wanting, so take that short drive to Cordell, Oklahoma and Wheeler Ford. Listen to this great buying incentive. Get an extra $2,000 trade assistance on 2020 Escapes, Edges, Explorers, and Expeditions, along with compatible incentives and approved credit financed with Ford Motor Credit. See Tom or David. And we have some really nice pre-owned units right now, and of course, we continue to sanitize our dealership and inventory. Friends, you need to come to Cordell and Wheeler Ford. Give us a call, 580-832-3313.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan. It's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Yeah. All right, 22-20 our score at halftime. It's that's Shelley music, by the way. She loves that stuff. 22-20 at the half. And I do too, actually. You'd find stuff like that on my iPods or on my iTunes account. 22-20. I sounded old there calling it an iPod. Nobody has an iPod anymore. Wow. All right, 22-20 our score at half. Mangum leading Cordell by a pair. It was at the half, it was a 12-12 ball game between these two clubs, and then Mangum outscoring Cordell 10-8 in his second frame. Got a 2-point contest, 22-20 at the intermission. Look at the scoring and good balance for Nathan Pennypacker in that first half of play. Lamar James leading the way. James was 7 at the intermission, 5 apiece for Trey Morris and Makai Whittington, 3 at the halftime for Brody Shelby, and 2 for Dion Dickey. Mangum from the foul line, 2 of 3 in that first half of play. And again, they lead it by a pair, 22-20. Foul situation for the Tigers. Lamar James, the only player with more than 1 foul at the half. He has 2. On the other side of the ledger, good balance for Brandon Gallagher as well. Bodie Gallagher has 6 at the intermission. Blaine Larson with 5. 3 for Raiden Keene and 3 as well for Brady Reimer. 2 in that first half for Trey Rogers and Dawson Willard with 1 from the free throw line in the first half of play. 2 of 3 for the charity stripe was this group from Cordell. And again, Mangum on top by 2. 22-20 foul situation for the Blue Devils. They don't have a player with more than 1 foul here tonight. So at the half, it's 22-20. Boy, they go into the Wayback Machine now with the music on the loudspeakers. Neil Diamond and the kids who have parents that weren't even born, like Shelley, when this song was on the radio, and I was listening to it on an AM radio station. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Classic Hits 97.7, 22-20. It is a halftime score. Second half coming up. Before we go to break, want to remind you that Cordell won the girls' game. Final there, 44-37. 21 in the victory for Ellie Willard. 15 in the loss for Riley Woodson. We're 107 The Zone. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Mangum Drug Company, 109 South Oklahoma, wants to thank their customers and wish everyone the best for 2021. Mangum Drug Company offers pharmacy, health and beauty, gifts and cards. The pharmacy offers medication therapy and immunization. If you're looking for information on new vaccines that have been released, go to Mangum Drug's Facebook page or call 782-2195. That's 782-2195. Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers! When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, when you need appliances this year, come to Cordell and Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, your Whirlpool appliance dealer. Washers and dryers, there's microwaves and stoves, refrigerators, freezers. Whirlpool is the absolute best. And Terry and Sarah service every doggone thing they sell. Always the lowest possible price, the best in hometown service. Whirlpool from Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It ain't hard to find. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
By request. 22-20 as we get ready for the second half of play. They were doing the Cupid Shuffle here, and Shelly was really wanting to break away from the camera and get out there and do it, but I said, no, you got to stay here in the broadcast booth. We've got to social distance and wear a mask. Oh, by the way, Cordell going to play at home on Friday night. They will do battle with Burns Flat-Dell City in a pair bowl game, 6:30 and 8. And Dudley Simpson will have the call on 107 The Zone and also on OKSports.tv. A little bit of a delay getting underway here. Big Mike having a conversation with Nathan Pennypacker. Brandon Gallagher coming over and go, well, if you guys are going to chat, I kind of want to be in the conversation as well. Don't leave me out, guys. Come on. It'll be Cordell ball to begin the third quarter of play. They'll work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device in their home road blue uniforms with the white numerals and white trim. And it'll be Brady Reimer. He's out there with Cray Rogers, along with Bodie Gallagher to start the third period of play. Blaine Larson, and the final member of that five out there for Cordell will be Rayton Keene. Clear out here on the near side. Boy, what a great pass to Gallagher, as he was the benefactor of a lovely entry pass from Brady Reimer. And Gallagher rewards Reimer with the two. You love making that pass, and you love it even more when the guy makes the bucket. When he doesn't, it's kind of like, why'd I give it up? Dion and Trey out there for Mangum. Augie has come back into the ball game. Nathan Augustine, Brody Shelby, and the final member of that five, Lamar James, who has the ball right now. Mangum in their home white uniforms, black and orange trim, and the white outlined numerals. Minute gone by here in the third. We're tied at 22. Give and go inside to Shelby, and Brody can't handle the pass. It'll go out of bounds, and Cordell going to get it back. Pretty good defense that time by the Blue Devils. As we mentioned, they'll be at home on Friday. They will be entertaining Burns Flat-Dell City. Mangum going to be at home as well on Friday, as they will play host to the Hoop City Club. Carnegie coming to town. Got to be careful here if you're Blaine Larson, and he gets his pocket picked as if on cue by Lamar James. Well, you got that timeline acting as a third defender, and he got his pocket picked, and there's a three by Dion. Hits the back of the iron and goes up and over the basket, and then conks the photographer on the head. Well, at least she didn't look up. 6:35 left here in the third. Larson coming across the timeline. Blaine picked up by Dickey. Here's Gallagher out high to go to Reimer. Brady giving up the dribble, needs some help. Still looking for help. Finally finds it in the person of Larson. Quite a collision there between Larson and Dickey, and no call. Cray Rogers now going to back it out. Shelby going to pick him up. Come here on the near side to Larson. 6:10 left in the third. Cordell patient on the offensive end. Rogers running the baseline, looking for the ball. They don't get it to him, and back out top he'll come. Now they'll hand it off to Keene. Crosses over, collision, blocking foul, Trey Dickey. Got there late. That'll be the second on Trey. First of the second half whistled against Mangum. How to get Trey Morris up off the bench. And do they see him? Yes. Morris will come in. Dickey will sit down. Trey for Trey. 5:58 left here in the third, and we're knotted at 22. Inbounds pass to Rogers. Cray reverses here on the near side. Joaquin wanted to step into that three, but instead it'll be Reimer that does. Doesn't get it to go. And the rebound collected by Trey Morris. Here comes Lamar in front of us. James kicks left side. Brody, that's a 2. His foot was on the line. Missed the shot, and long rebound, Cray Rogers. Rogers wants to push, go back the other way. So smooth and gliding to a stop at the 15-foot line and knocking it down. Cray Rogers. I mean, that is as smooth as it gets right there. It's like a sorbet. 24-22, 5:20 left here. Third period of play. 2-point lead for Cordell. James, dump inside, great pass. Shelby with 2. Lamar rose up, surveyed the situation, fired it to Brody, and Shelby went glass and scored. 24 all, 3 minutes gone by. We're in the third. Cordell and Mangum in 8. Donnybrook. I love those old phrases. The kids go back and listen to the game, and there's an errant throw. Good job by Reimer to go get it at the hash mark across the way. I'm going to be looking at Donnybrook. Got to see what that is. Donnybrook, fisticuffs. Rock 'em, sock 'em. Reimer to Gallagher. Bodie had a cutter inside. Instead, Cray Rogers now going to reset. 4:30 left here in the third. Reimer, clear out, stops. 15-footer around the rim. No, and Shelby gliding in to get the rebound. He'll go to Lamar. James kicks right side. Dion, baseline move. What a pass there to Augustine. And Augie going to get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Whistle called on Brady Reimer. That'll be 2 on Brady. And team foul number 1 of the second half whistled against Cordell. So with his lunch pail in hand and hard hat on his head, Augustine going to shoot 2. He is just a blue-collar kid, no doubt about it. Free throw good. Augie will get 1 more. Of course, there's a song, Blue-Collar Man. Thank you, Sticks. Augustine, first point of the night. Second one on the way for Augustine as his club leads at 25-24. Being rather laconic about it here. Now fires, misses the shot, and Gallagher with the rebound for Cordell. Into the front court, Blaine Larson running the offense now for the Blue Devils. Gives up the dribble. And they'll kick it on the left side to Keene. Sets, fires, 3 on the way. Bang! Rayton Keene. Keene now with 6 in the ball game. And back the other way, Lamar in a heartbeat. Boy, he fired it right off the chest of Augustine, who said, I got it. Cordell back on top, 27-25. Deion Dickey in front of the Mangum bench. Dickey goes to Lamar. Lamar, screen, left side, 10. No. Rebound. James had it, lost it, and it'll be Cordell basketball. Nathan Pennypacker up very quickly, ready to protest with Art Smith. And Art with a smile on his face going, Oh, my goodness. We've known Art for a while. We've officiated some games with him, and he is a delight to be around. We really enjoy Art. Art Smith. Bodie Gallagher on the baseline. You go to Reimer. Reimer bumping a bang, no call. Now inside here for Larson, playing with the left hand. Shot doesn't go. Rebound cleared off by Augustine, and a foul in the backcourt on Keeney. Braden's picked up his first of the night, and that'll be 2 on Cordell in the second half of play. Just realized that I have finished filling up my second scorebook of the season already. Wow. It's like we'll be going to the sporting goods store and purchasing another one. 3:14 left here in the third. 27-25. Cordell by a pair. Morris to James. Kick left side. Dion, 3-ball, short. Long rebound, dug out in the corner by Brady Reimer. Reimer to Cray Rogers. So both teams kind of sluggish offensively. I mean, my goodness, we were at 22-20 at the break, and it's 27-25 with 2:45 left in the third. Cray Rogers inside, goes window shopping and likes the result. 4 now in the period for Rogers and 6 in the ball game. His club leads it by 4, 29-25. 2:30 left in the third. Trey Morris Stops, pops, three. No, rattled in and out. Rebound Larson, lost it momentarily, got it back. Now he wants to run. Coming up from behind, Lamar James, and a foul going to be called on Lamar. And that'll be his third. Team foul number 2 of the second half on Mangum. Makai Whittington, Trey Dickey in. James will set down. And Dion Dickey will set down as well. And to our right, Brady Reimer will inbound the basketball. Talk about playing softball with Big Mike. And he just absolutely would murder the softball. And I hated playing against him because I was in the outfield and he left-handed and it would always slice away. He hit it so hard. I bet he could still tattoo a softball. 2 minutes left here in the third, 29-25. At the free throw line, Reimer trying to clear space, nothing there. Back out top to Keeney and a reset now for Cordell. On the baseline, Reimer sets, fires, three ball, back of the iron, no. Shelby with a rebound, in space. Gonna go to Dion, or Trey rather, into the front court. Trey gonna slow things down. Wanted to go inside, Whittington wasn't there for the pass. Now Trey will leave it here on the near side to Brody Shelby. Augie, left wing, Morris. Minute 30 left here in the third. Trey gonna force one from 10. Came up short, ball tipped a couple of times. Bodie Gallagher with a rebound. Cray Rogers with a run out. Well, he had Larson in the front court and didn't get him the ball. Cray going to go all the way to the window and score with the left hand. Cray Rogers. 6 in the quarter, 8 in the ball game. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. They trail by a half a dozen, 31-25. 1:16 left in the third on 107 The Zone. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Everybody get up.
Still want to know what rhymes with hug me. 31-25, 1:16 left in the third. It's a 5-point lead for Cordell. That's the first time out of the night, by the way, taken by Mangum. And take it for good reason. I mean, Coach Pennypacker not happy with his club defensively inside. You got some Ole defense going on. Set the 5 on the floor for Mangum as we do the zombie dance coming out of the timeout. Trey Dickey, Nate Augustine, Makai Whittington, Trey Morris, and Brody Shelby. Luke Rogers hit the next dead ball. Deep three, rocking and rolling. Trey Morris, he's got 8. Well, I tell you what, when Morris squares up and gets that release where the perfect backspin on the wrist and fingertips, he is deadly. 31-28, cut the lead in half there. 50 seconds left in the third. Rogers in the corner, goes to Reimer. Reimer to Gallagher, can't handle the pass, taken away by Whittington. Coach Pennypacker says, let's go. Trey into the front court. Dickey to Whittington, back up top, Morris fakes the three. Now gets a clear out on the near side, goes inside, put up a shot. May have been partially blocked by Dawson Willard. Boy, Nathan Pennypacker wanted contact there, not going to get it. Rogers now back the other way with 25 seconds left in the third. Coach Pennypacker, not the most demonstrative coach that we've ever seen. Kind of a laid-back guy and very easygoing, but there have been several occasions here this evening where he has popped out of his chair ready to protest, and questionable calls for him. Cray Rogers now going to go inside, split a couple of defenders, fire in the corner, 3-ball Willard, doesn't get it to go, and the rebound Whittington. Whittington unable to get a shot off. We've played 3, 31-28. It's a 3-point lead for Cordell. Classic Hits 97.7, 107 The Zone, and OKSports.tv.
Evans Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Washita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evans and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evans Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evans Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evans and staff at Evans Drug in Cordell.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
Pam Simmons has joined us as we play here in the fourth quarter. 31-28. Cordell on top by 3. It'll be Mangum ball as we go to the fourth quarter of play. Mackay Whittington, Trey Dickey, Brody Shelby, Luke Rogers, and Trey Morris out on the floor for Mangum in their home white uniforms with the black outline numerals and the black and orange trim. Apparently they had to get the scoreboard ready to go. All right, then. It's been a Monday on a Tuesday, all week long today. Whittington inside. Mackay with a soft touch, left hand. Shot won't go down. Rebound, Dawson Willard, and now a foul going to be committed, or did we get a jump ball? Yep, going to get a foul on Whittington. That'll be 2 on Mackay, 3 on Mangum in the second half. 5 on the floor for Cordell. Craig Rogers asking for the inbounds pass. He'll get it from Bodie Gallagher. Across the way, you see Raiden Keeney also out on the floor. Dawson Willard, and the final member of that 5 in blue is Brady Reimer. 7:35 left of the ball game. Reimer and company up by 3. Brady to Craig Rogers. Rogers. You can just tell that he's a coach's son, can't you? Inside ball bobbled, lost out of bounds by Keeney. No, saved by Rogers. Talking about him, and he comes up with a great play. 3 ball on the way here. Reimer no good. Rebound Trey. Dickey wants to run. Quickly across the timeline. He's there with Trey Morris, Mackay Whittington, Brody Shelby, and Luke Rogers. 7:10 left of the ball game. Little give and go inside to Whittington. He'll lay it up. Shot halfway down. Wouldn't stay. And the rebound collected by Keeney. Wow. The give, the go, the glass, and couldn't get it to stay. Minute gone by in the fourth. Cordell trying to add to that 3-point lead. Rogers off the dribble, drive with the left hand, shoots and scores. Boy, we've seen him do that 4 times now tonight. Craig Rogers. He's got 10 points and 8 of those on layups just like that. 3 ball on the way here. Didn't go for Trey Morris. Ball knocked out of bounds and apparently went off the hands of Brady Reimer. And stoppage of play now because Mackay's got to tie his tennis shoe. Brady Reimer, big smile on his face, said that was our ball. Morris on the set play, on the inbounds play, had a clean look at the rim and couldn't get it to go down. Woo, been that kind of night. 33-28, 6:30 left of the ball game. Craig Rogers off the bounce out high. He'll go to Reimer. Reimer, dribble, drive, bounce pass right side. Willard going to put it on the floor. He'll leave it for Keeney up top. Raiden going to reset out high now. So Cordell content to run a little bit of clock here. Why not? They're up by 5. 33-28. Craig Rogers between the 2 circles. Get a couple of substitutions. Set the next dead ball. 3. Knocked down. Brady Reimer from distance. He's got a half a dozen. The lead now, the biggest of the night for Cordell. 36-28. 5:55 left. Trey Dickey with the answer on the other end. 3 in the ball game for Trey. 36-31. Rogers quickly across the timeline, tracked down from behind by Shelby. Now in the corner, Reimer. Reimer looks for a cutter, nobody there. He'll reset between the 2 circles. Bodie Gallagher has been quiet offensively for quite some time, now out behind the arc. Rogers going to hold the ball on his hip. 5:25 left of the ball game. And again, Cordell content to run a little bit of clock each and every possession. Rogers, ball on his hip, gets a clear out. Then a dribble, drive, glide to the glass, and score. Boy, I tell you what, Craig Rogers has absolutely owned Mangum inside on the dribble penetration. 38-31, the lead back to 7 now. As a pull-up jumper from 15 rattles in and out for Trey Morris, and the rebound collected by Willard. Dawson in traffic. Went up and got it. Rogers coming to life here in the second half. Cray had 2 points at halftime, got 6 in the third, and has 4 here in the fourth. Giving his club a 7-point lead. Reimer, who's got a 3 in the period, picked up by Rogers. 4:35 left of the ball game. And Coach Pennypacker wanting Mangum to turn up their defensive effort. Shelby and Rogers matched up 35 feet from the basket, now getting it. Keeney, Rayton, looking for a cutter inside, puts it on the floor, tries to go around Trey Dickey, does, puts up the scoop shot, didn't get it to go, and a good job by Luke Rogers to make him change the shot, ball loose. Luke will pick it up. Dickey back the other way. Dickey right side, going to go to Whittington. Mackay blocked away by Brady Reimer, said to get that stuff out of here. Gallagher into the front court. Amy Brown joining us on the Facebook page. Hello, Amy. And you can hear William Dickey now telling his club to get up and play some defense. He's backing off, giving too much space. Clock running, tick, 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 down to 3:40 left. And a 7-point lead for Cordell. Blue Devils looking for the doubleheader sweep as the girls club victorious in game number 1 here tonight. Game of keep away going on right now. Trey Morris going to get called for the foul as he grabbed Trey Rogers as he went by. That's the first of the night on Trey. And team foul number 4 on Mangum. Changes now for the Tigers. Lamar James back in. As setting down is Luke Rogers. Isaiah Reed will come in. And taking a seat, Brody Shelby. Trey Morris takes a seat as well. So we'll set the 5 on the floor. We've got Dion and Trey Dickey, Isaiah Reed, Lamar James, and Mackay Whittington. Margaret Means has checked in. Hello, Margaret. And ball thrown away into the front row. Great seats, hey, buddy. Bob Euchre, who made that phrase famous, that and just a bit inside, celebrated his birthday today. Bob Euchre, 86 years old. Talked about it on my morning show, but a guy who was so futile in the major leagues, although he played in the World Series, had made a tremendous career for himself, made a lot of money, and is eminently popular. That shot not going to count. Dion got grabbed on the floor all the way to the basket. Check the whistle here, and they have called it on Brady Reimer. And that'll be the 3rd of the night on Reimer, 3rd of the second half, called against Cordell. Whittington on the inbounds pass, and he'll get fouled on the arm by Bodie Gallagher. And that'll be the 2nd of the night on Bodie. 4 now on Mangum, or Cordell rather. And you can hear maybe to our left, Coach Dickey saying when you get that ball, you got to put it up quick. That's twice now. Mangum has run that play on an inbounds, and they have not converted. Whittington, free throw, that went off the mark. Mackay, for the most part, has been efficient from the free throw line. Whittington will get one more. His club needs all they can get, down by 7, 38-31, 3:15 left. Second free throw on the way. If it's made, we'll get a timeout. It's not, and there will be no timeout, as the rebound going to be taken away by Cordell. Just to put a bow on Bob Euchre, he is now the radio voice, and a dandy one at that, for the Milwaukee Brewers. Mangum looking for a 5-second count. Going to get it right there. Isaiah Reed did a great job on Blaine Larson that time and went with him step for step, and Larson never got it inside the hash mark. And he'll get ticketed for the 5-second violation. Brandon Gallagher not happy with that call. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 3 minutes left in the ballgame. They trail by 7, 38-31 on Classic Hits 97.7. OKSports.tv and 107 The Zone.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
All right, here's game reset now. Exactly 3 minutes left of the ball game. 38-31, Cordell on top by 7. Both teams with 4 personal fouls, so neither close to shooting free throws on non-shooting fouls. The arrow pointing the way of Cordell. We have Mangum with 3 timeouts still remaining, 3 as well from Cordell. Brandon Gallagher continuing to talk to Big Mike Herron about that 5-second violation a moment ago. He didn't feel like that there was, enough demonstration of the count. Normally you'll see officials indicate that, they're within that guarding area, that guarding zone, and I'm going to start the count. Whittington off-balance shot, doesn't get it to go, but he tapped his rebound out to Dickey. That's Dion for 3. Brody Gallagher with the rebound. Bodie did a good job of collecting that one. He'll go over the top now to Rayden Keeney. Blaine Larson going to get it here on the near side. 2:35 remaining. Larson, the clear out, going to go to the lane and to the rack and score. Boy, Larson spun around Reed, and Isaiah couldn't get there. Blaine Larson now with 7. And it's 40-31. Trey Dickey, deep 3, rattled it home. Trey Dickey. A half a dozen now. 40-34. Quickly into the front court, and here comes Keeney, going to slow it down. He'll get double teamed, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Trey Dickey. That'll be team number 5 on Mangum, the 3rd on Trey. So you stop the clock and force Cordell to inbound the ball, and coaches will tell you that's the hardest play in all of basketball. There's some debate as to whether it's harder in front of the scorer's table or underneath your own basket. Cray Rogers looks for the inbounds play, but instead it'll be Reimer who will get it in the backcourt. Lamar James going to get a foul right in front of us. And that'll be the 4th on Lamar, and team foul number 6 called on Mangum. And again, Nathan Pennypacker not happy with that call. Inbound to our right, and Keeney will get it in. He'll get it back down to Brady Reimer. Reimer, good ball handler. Bodie Gallagher. Minute 55 left in the ball game. And again, keep away for Cordell. They're up by 6. Reimer, tough catch there. Going away from the ball with his body was Keeney, but he was able to reverse and make the play. Dana Wint has joined us. Hello, Dana. Ball knocked out of bounds just as you check in. As Bodie Gallagher can't handle the pass. Bodie not happy with where that was delivered. Trey Morris going to come back in now for Mangum. And Isaiah Reed will sit down. You get offense for defense here. Reed made a great defensive play a moment ago. You want Trey Morris in there to fire up those threes. You're down by 6. Minute 35 left of the ball game. Trey Morris trying to clear space. Boy, all over him is Brady Reimer. Lamar in the corner. He'll go to Trey. Lamar had the ball bobbled, got it back to Trey Morris. Deep 3, front of the iron, no. Rebound, James. Great job by Lamar in traffic. He'll go to Dickey. And now we're going to get an offensive foul called on Morris as he went inside. And a big collision there. Not a charge. It's an offensive foul. Charges when you got the ball. I can't do it when it's not a charge. Just can't do it. Foul, by the way, on Trey Morris, his 2nd. Team foul number 7 called on Mangum. And now maybe we're going to get some sort of reversal. Art Smith and Mike Herron talking about this with a minute 18 remaining. So it'll be interesting to see how this one comes out. They called the offensive foul on Trey Morris, but he got knocked to the ground. Let's see what the call is here. Well, how does that? And if I'm Nathan Pennybacker, I'm not sure how that is a 1-and-1. I mean, that's an offensive foul. It is a player control foul. Well, Coach Pennypacker not going to ask for an explanation. I was kind of hoping he would, because that would happen right in front of us. We'd be able to hear what that explanation was. First free throw up and in. Unless they say that it was not an offensive foul. And Bray Woodruss has joined us. Jill Travis Nippert as well. I don't know. That one's got me stumped. Second free throw, no good. Comes up short. Gallagher 1 of 2. He's got 9. And the lead is 7 now, 41-34. So it's a 3-possession lead for Cordell with 70 seconds left in the ball game. Dion Dickey from 17 just will not go down. They just can't get a shot to stay down. Lamar throws the ball off the arm as he saves it on the far side of Blaine Larson. Timeout going to be taken here. 1:02 remaining. 41-34. 7-point lead for Cordell. Classic Hits 97.7, 107 The Zone, and OKSports.tv.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
What an absolute delight it is to welcome into the broadcast booth this evening my dear friend Jeff Coakley. Jeff, good evening to you, buddy. Hope all is well with you. As we've got 1:02 left in this one, Cordell leading by 7, 41-34. And Cordell shooting 1-1 on non-shooting fouls. They still have 3 to give. Timeout situation, 2 left on the board for Mangum. 130-160. 3 timeouts remaining for Coach Gallagher and Cordell. All are 60s. And Mangum hands the basketball on their end of the floor. Trey Morris, Dion and Trey Dickey, Lamar James, and Makai Whittington out there. Trey Morris, tough 3, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, stick back, Lamar, and it won't go. And Brady Reimer with a rebound, and now they're going to get a travel on Reimer as he gave it up to Cray Rogers. Wow. Isaiah Reed was going to come in, but Mangum retaining possession of the ball, so he'll come in a defensive situation. Dion Dickey sets a screen for Trey, goes inside, knocks down a little bunny from 8 feet away. Trey Dickey now with 8 in the quarter. In fact, he's gone all 8 for Mangum in the period. And on the inbounds play, going to get a foul away from the ball. Let's see who they're going to get here. Let's see what we got. Waiting for a call from Art Smith. We've got a timeout. And still waiting for it. Timeout taken by Cordell with 49.3 remaining on Classic Hits 97.7, 107 The Zone, and OKSports.tv.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
Well, Brandon Gallagher continuing to work Art Smith, and all I can figure there is he did not want a timeout, but Art said that it was a timeout taken by one of Cordell's players. The only thing I can figure there. And now there's a debate as to where the ball should be inbounded. They were going to inbound across the way, and Nathan Pennypacker correctly said, look, that timeout was taken inside the paint. That's got to be an inbound underneath the glass. And he's right. And Big Mike and Art got together, and, yeah, they collaborated, and they agreed. Gallagher to inbound does to Cray Rogers. Rogers coming across the timeline, bumping a bang, fires across the way. Boy, Lamar nearly got there in time. Slapped it out of bounds. It will still be Cordell basketball. Craig Rogers got enough of an elbow in Dion Dickey. You could see that he was like, dang, man, he's got some sharp elbows. Inbounds pass over the top, caught by Keene. Keeney going to go here to Larson. Blaine inside challenges. And we're going to get a foul and a blocking foul called as well. Blocking foul called out high on Dion prior to Larson getting to the shooting mode. So that's a blocking foul. It'll be a 1-and-1. Is that his team foul number 8. So Larson on the night, 7 points, has yet to shoot a free throw. Not had many on the evening. Probably paid for that over the last 35.9. Larson free throw, good. Blaine will have one more. He's got 8 points in the ballgame, and his club leads it by 6, 42-36. In fact, now just, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Now 5 of 8 as Larson hit them both. Cordell leads it by 7, 43-36. 30 seconds left of the ball game, and a blizzard of points needed for Mangum if they want to keep their winning streak alive. Trey Dickey missed this shot. Lamar James dug out the rebound. Trey Morris going to fire a 3. Didn't get it to go. Rebound tipped and tapped, and well, Lamar James, I tell you what, that young man working his tail off and really came down hard trying to grab that rebound, and James yet to get up. You might have heard the thud in the background as Lamar came down on his knee. May have come down on that hip as well, and he is kind of rubbing that hip a little bit. So James will sit down, and Isaiah Reed back into the ballgame. Lamar, great hops, got up in the air and came down awkwardly on that hip. 20 seconds left of the ballgame. Cordell needs to make a couple of free throws, and they're going to get a victory here tonight. Going to get a tie-up. Dion Dickey going to get called for a foul. That'll be 2 on Dion. Team foul number 9 on Mangum. 15.1 left in the ball game. Love the coaching there of Brandon Gallagher, reminding his ball club that, look, don't throw the ball away. If you're going to get tied up, get tied up. It's a jump ball situation. The arrow's pointing our way. Love it. Shelly Jenkins Mullins has joined us. Hello, Shelly. So at the free throw line, Blaine Larson. Larson hit 2 a moment ago. Back there now for another 1-and-1. Makes the first, and Blaine will get one more. Blaine Larson. 44-36. And the lead has grown to 8, and that's the biggest of the night now for Cordell. This one makes it a 3-possession ball game. Doesn't go. Rebound, Makai Whittington. Whittington to Dickey. Trey, off-balance shot goes in. Trey Dickey. Dickey has scored all the points here in the fourth quarter for Mangum. What about that? 44-38. And Cordell going to hold the basketball, and Mangum going to let the clock run out. And a victory going to go to this group from Cordell. They win it by a final score of 44-38. Cordell avenges, well, no, it's the second time they've won this year, against Mangum. 44-38, your final score. We're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7, 107 The Zone, and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
44-38, your final score as Cordell wins it tonight over the Mangum Tigers. Second win in as many tries for the Blue Devils over Mangum. And good balance for Coach Gallagher. He got a dozen from Cray Rogers, 10 from Blaine Larson, 9 on the night for Bodie Gallagher, 6 apiece. Raiden Keeney and for Brady Reimer, and 1 on the night for Dawson Willard from the free throw line. They were 6 of 9 for the stripe, was Cordell. And again, they win it by a final score of 44-38. 10 points in that fourth quarter of play, all from Trey Dickey. Dickey had 10 points, and they all came in the fourth quarter. And he scored the only points that Mangum could muster in the period. 8 in the ballgame for Trey Morris, 7 for Lamar James. And then 5 apiece on the night for Brody Shelby and Makai Whittington. 2 for Deion Dickey and 1 for Nate Augustine. Mangum 3 of 7 from the foul line. So the Tigers see their winning streak snapped at 4. And we'll try to start another one beginning on Friday night when Mangum will entertain Carnegie in a pair of bowl games. We'll have them for you on Classic Hits 97.7. Pregame is set for 6:15, girls at 6:30, followed by the boys at 8 o'clock. That's Mangum and Carnegie on 97.7 and OKSports.tv Friday night from Mangum. Meantime, the Cordell Blue Devils and Lady Blue Devils back at home on Friday night. They will entertain Burns-Flatdale City in a pair of bowl games. Those games on 107 The Zone and on OKSports.tv. Shelley, somehow we got through the night. I'm not sure how we did, but we survived, and we appreciate your patience. We appreciate the efforts of Shelley Fox as well. Join me tomorrow morning for the Michael in the Morning radio program, bright and early at 6 o'clock on Classic Hits 97.7. And your final score one final time on the girls' side of things. It was Cordell coming away with a victory. They win it by a final score of 44-37. The boys win 44-38. So long from Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv, and 107 The Zone.